Okay, there you go. You just went live just now.
All right, man. Welcome to Corey Lee's Boxing, man. We're back with another banger. I got my boy Cali Enigma in the building this afternoon, man. And yeah, man, say what's up, Cali. We got Black Horseman back in the building, man. What's good, Black Horseman?
With another bang. What's up, Corey Lee?
Yo, what's up, y'all, man? How y'all living, man? Y'all all right?
Yeah, man. Just recapping off this weekend boxing, man. You was there live in the flesh. What's up with you, bro?
Yo, it was crazy, dog. I mean, I got debuted a couple times, man, but I just kept trying, you know what I'm saying?
From who?
No, because I didn't have any credentials, man. So I really wasn't even supposed to be back there, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you was like in the back with all the rest of the media and all of that?
Yeah, I was like, the boxers and shit where Gervonta was standing at, all that was like all media credentials, like Dan Raphael, barbershop. And like I had no credentials, man. So to be honest with you, I really wasn't supposed to be back there, man. But I just kept pushing, kept grinding. And you know what I'm saying? If they got closer to me, you know what I'm saying? I really wanted a fucking interview with Austin Trout, yo. I talked to Austin Trout, y'all. Yo, it's gonna be lit. He say he gonna beat Jamel Charlo's ass, dog.
Damn. Hey, I would say this, Corey. When I seen their first face off at that press conference, I noticed, man, Austin Trout didn't even budge, man. So
I
that
think
shit
he's
kind of
tired of
impressed
getting.
me.
He's tired, dog. I talked to him, yo. Austin Trout is tired of getting the fucking shit in on the stick, dog. And he said, man, I'm giving it all into this training camp. You know what I'm saying? He's just pretty much like, yo, this pretty much what he was explaining to me. Like, this is it. You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't. He's not trying to, come up short. He's not trying to get the shit in the stick anymore. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just crazy, dog. I was like right face to face with him, talking to him and shit, man. And he was like, he gonna check out my joint, man. But right after that, I was supposed to get an interview with him. And then everything just got lost in the confusion and shit, because it was just crazy, man. Everybody, I was trying to get an interview with Gervonta, Aleem. You know what I'm saying? Aleem got a good knockout, man. You know what I'm saying? He's right near where I'm at and shit like that. And he said his father talked to me. He said, yo, man, come down to the gym anytime you want to, man. So I got a
That's what's
couple
up.
invites, man. Yeah, I got a couple invites. Jared Hurd, yo, watch out for this Jared Hurd, the Jared Hurd camp life, dog. I'm gonna be doing Jared Hurd's camp, dog. When he get that call that he's going to camp, I talked to his trainer, Rodriguez. He's Panamanian. That nigga said, yo, Corey, you can come to our camp anytime, dog.
Oh, that's what's up, bro. Well, you better take
Yeah.
Salute.
4K camera, though. Take advantage of your 4K camera.
I'm
But
iPhone
remember,
right now,
remember
dog.
what I said, Corey. Corey, remember what I said. Don't get too close, man.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We start getting blinded. That's one of the reasons. That's one of the difficulties of doing something like camp life, because you ended up getting so close. They let you in. The boxers let you in to them personally, and you end up getting close. And then you don't start seeing some of the weaknesses they have and some of the reasons why the other fighter can upset them. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta
Yeah.
just gotta be careful from that.
Hey,
I
shout
mean,
out Denard Reed. Shout out Golden Gloves Boxing. Shout out Champ Ross. All y'all in the chat, man. Shout y'all out, man. We got some brothers in the house. What's up, y'all?
no, I respect anybody
Everybody.
that do that. Cause Nestor Gibbs, he did a great camp life. I enjoyed it, but I also think that at times, so you get close. Cause I've seen the same thing with everybody who's done that. It's natural. It's human nature to get really really close to the fighter after that. Yeah, it's nothing. It's nothing you could do. You could even go out of your way not to get close. It just, like I said, just be care. Be cognizant of that. All right, be cognizant of it, man. That you like, oh man, I'm starting to get so close where me. I see this
You
dude more
trying
than
to
my
say
homie.
you trying to feel like you trying to tell me like don't get so close to the fighters where I'm biased.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
what I said. Be cognizant of it, man. Be cognizant of it. You should be able, if you're paying attention to it, you'll be able to notice it. Let me back off a little bit. I'm getting too close to this dude. You know what I mean? You can still stay there, you know what I'm saying? But you still gotta be able to ask tough questions. It's tough to ask tough questions though when you're right there and you got close to the dude. You know what I'm saying? It is.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. But you know me, man. Like just me personally, man. I like I said, man. I think I'm getting better with my interviews, dog. Yo.
Hey man, I saw your what's the dude's name again? You said Aleem, right? Or was it
Yes, Emmanuel Lean.
Nah, bro, you a natural, bro. That's all it takes, man. Just getting out there and that shit just
Yeah.
flow. I remember how when I did that shit at the Lipinets Garcia event, man. I just got out there and just did that shit, and I was like, man, this shit just came out natural. So you look. I saw you low key like crossing through the fight hype interview with Gervonta Davis. I said, this nigga Corey in the background and shit. I had to catch you and
Yo,
send you
yo,
that video.
if y'all check out the 78 Sports video that he did on Gervonta Davis, he just posted it a couple hours ago. He's going like this with his arm. I'm right here, dog. I'm right here. I'm like, yo, this nigga got me on that joint, dog. Cause my peoples was looking at the joint and he just said, yo, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on there too, man. But like I said, man, I was there all weekend. I got some good interviews. I got some more interviews to come. I haven't posted them yet. And like I said, man, it was a great, fun weekend, man. But back to the boxing talk. Gervonta Davis is growing, y'all. How y'all feeling about Gervonta Davis apologizing to Deontay Wilder, man? This is pretty good news, man. The
Go ahead.
brother's growing up, man.
Who first, Corey or me?
Go ahead, Callie, then Black Horseman. I mean,
Oh
Gervonta
man. Oh
Davis
yeah.
is growing
What I
up,
think
man.
about it,
He's
I think
growing up, man.
I think he did. I think that was a good thing that he apologized to Deontay Wilder. I also think that he exposed Floyd Mayweather, man. So at the end of the day, man, I'm happy
How
for the
did
brother.
he explode? How did he expose Floyd Mayweather, man?
No, man, he just he just Floyd likes his. I've said this before. I said Floyd likes his son, like to son his fighters, man. He likes to brag and shit like that, man. But what he does, like, so you bring your girl to the gym or to the gym, right? So Floyd will be out there and stunt in front of stunt of the bitch and shit like that. You know what I mean? So you know what I'm saying? I'm Floyd Money Maybe I got all the money, baby. You know what I'm saying? And they're saying, this little nigga right here, he ain't got shit. You know what I'm saying? I got all the dough though. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit like that, yeah. If Floyd be doing that type of shit, bullshit, man. I consider that hating on the nigga too, bruh. Like, why would you go do some shit like that to your fighter, man?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And on for the top of that, Floyd old enough to be all these dudes' father. With the
Oh,
exception of Badu Jack. With the exception of Badu Jack, the rest of them dudes, he's old enough to be their father.
ooh.
So he needs to start acting. He needs to put a gap, some distance between him and his fighters, man. Just be the promoter, man. Stop being the nigga that hangs around his
Hey,
fighters.
thank you, Denard Reed, and thank you, Champ Ross. Thank all y'all, man. Go ahead, Black Horseman, let it rip, man. How you feeling about Gervonta Davis? He apologized, man. Is he growing? I mean, or is he, was he doing it for the cameras, man? What you feel, man?
I think he doing it, man, for the fans, bro. It's a good marketing move that he apologized because he was getting ripped apart, man, when he started coming at Deontay Wilder, including me. I was one of the people like, man, I can't fuck with this dude on a personal level, man, because Deontay Wilder, man, he's good for the sport. He's American heavyweight champ, and to be hating on that man like that, that's just not a good look and not a good reflection on you. And so when it comes to Floyd Mayweather, his influence of just being a hater, we've been kind of seeing that, and I think that influence kind of trickled down to Gervonta Davis, and ever since they've been at what I'm saying, on opposite sides, I think that Gervonta Davis realized, like, you know what, man, it's not good for my brand to be a hater like this, like Floyd. So I think he's doing the right thing now, man, and it's easy to forgive Gervonta Davis because he's somebody who's he's a likable athlete, you know what I'm saying? And he just gotta, keep winning and start saying all the right things along with it. You can't just be somebody who's great in the ring, and then when you get outside the ring, you just start talking stupid. So as long as he just clear up, his interviews and start saying the things that people want to hear, you know what I mean, and start supporting your own, man. You know what I'm saying? He's a black fighter. Deontay Wilder's a black fighter. Why would you hate on another black fighter, man, who come from nothing like you? So it's like, that was a good move, man, and I forgive him for that, man. He just got to stay consistent. You know what I'm saying? But as far as
Hey,
Floyd,
stop.
man, I
Yes.
think. Oh, go ahead, Callie.
Let me say this. Hey, man, stop doing that weirdo shit with over there with Adrian Broner too, man. You need to get away from that. That's not a good look. That's all I'm saying, man. For
This
real.
nigga.
Nah, you know what I'm talking
Oh
about, man.
shit.
Nah, bro. Both of them niggas need to stop that shit, baby. Get away from. If a nigga trying to reach you back, trying to kiss me, I know he had some other shit. They all hugged up on each other. I'm like, nah, nigga, no, too much. Give me some space, nigga. Space, nigga. Distance. You know what I mean? We need room between each other. I don't want no
Yo,
nigga.
shout out to Mike Biggs boxing, yo. Me and this dude had the same. Well, we sat at dog at the fight in the arena. We sat in the same fucking spot, dog. I was like B11. He was like B10, dog. It was just crazy how I just met this dude like this, man. Like we was on the same fucking. We was side by side in seat arrangements. Mike Biggs boxing. Yeah. Shout
Oh,
out
word.
Mike
That's what's
Biggs
up.
boxing, man. Yo, I admit, yo, when what's his name? Austin Trout. When I seen Austin Trout, they were like, "Yo, what's up, man?" And Austin Trout was like, "Yo," Mike Biggs was like, "Yo, you see Austin Trout down there?" I'm like, "No, where is he at?" He pointed him out. This dude was like, we were like on a higher level, and he was like right on the lower level, like right near the fucking ring. And I was like, Austin Trout, what's good? Like yelling this nigga name from like this top floor. And then he turned up. He was like, what's up? I say, yo, you gonna beat Charlo ass or what? He was like, yeah, yeah. He was like, I'm gonna beat his ass. Yo, the whole crowd was lit, yo. I was like and subscribe to Coy Lee's boxing. And then Mike
Hey,
Biggs was like, yo,
real shit. I heard you, bro, because actual facts boxing Angel Santos was there. That's why I
what?
plugged y'all in the same hangout because he said he was there. He was like, "Where Corey Lee at?" But when he was recording, I heard you. He was like, "Y'all hear Corey Lee yelling?" I was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I heard that fool yelling shit." I was like, "This nigga crazy out there yelling the shit."
Yo, that shit was crazy because he was interacting with me, man. Then when I went down there and dapped him up, man, it was all love, dog. But getting to this boxing, this real chalk boxing, man. Then I met a bunch of older reporters, man, too, man. I'm gonna have probably like a senior type reporting joint probably Tuesday. I'm gonna just let all the old school brothers rip on here, man. They they've been journalism. Like this one guy named Digital, he's been journalism for like 30 years. And then there's another guy named Pro Am Boxing. Then there's another guy, you know what I'm saying? He was on ESPN. They said he didn't renew his contract, talking about the whole Stephen A situation and shit like that. So it's three older brothers, man. I'm gonna have on my show either Monday or Tuesday, and I'm gonna just let them rip, dog. I want to learn from them guys. You know what I'm saying? Say they've been doing it longer than me, so I'm just trying to learn from them. I got their information, so yeah, man. But with that being said, man, how y'all feeling about the fights this weekend, dog? Let's get to these fights, man. Come
Which one
on,
first,
man.
bro?
Yo, man. Yo, so Black Horseman, man, how you feeling about, the Gary Russell Jr. versus JoJo Diaz, man? That body attack was okay for JoJo, but he stopped. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. By the sixth round, I had it even 3-3.
That's what I had, dog.
So you already know, bro. We on the same page. I had it even 3-3. Man, well, from what I seen, so you was there live in action, but from what I was seeing, man,
But yo, from all the body attack, from when JoJo Diaz was ripping Gary Russell to the body attack, a lot of guys in the fans, the consensus thought Gary Russell was hurt, dog, in some of them
he
early
was,
rounds.
bro.
Some of them early rounds. I don't know, Callie. I don't know if you've seen that as well, man, but there was some of that body attack from JoJo Diaz, man, was ruthless.
The size advantage of JoJo was apparent, and he definitely, man, he was doing good, to working his way on the inside, and he had Gary Russell on that back foot, man. And when Diaz would get on the inside, he was ripping his body apart, and I think he was hurting him, man. He was breaking him down, and shit, the body attack was so good. I said, man, by the seventh round, Gary Russell gonna be up out of there. Like that's how it was looking. And but I don't know, man. It's Gary Russell, man. Like you said in the press conference, there's levels to this shit. And somehow, some way, man, he kicked into another gear, and shit, JoJo couldn't switch into another gear. He couldn't make the adjustments, and Gary Russell was able to, keep his distance and let his hands go more. And I think JoJo just starting to try to second guess his punches. And next thing you know, 7th, 8th round, you start seeing his face get more red, and eyes start getting peppered up a little bit. And Gary Russell just let his experience showed, man, that he was a more experienced champion or whatnot. But JoJo did look very, very strong, man, and he did look like he was hurting Gary Russell. I thought Gary Russell was going to get stopped. You know what I'm saying? From the early rounds, that's the way it was looking. I thought he wasn't going to make it past 7th, 8th round. But he made some adjustments, man, caught a second win, and JoJo couldn't make no adjustments, man. And by beyond the 6th round, I had pretty much Gary Russell taking full control.
So, yo, Callie, how you feeling about this fight this weekend, dog? I mean, JoJo Diaz versus Gary Russell, man. That was a banger, man. How you feeling about it, man? Damn.
Oh man, I thought I was, I rooted for JoJo Diaz. I
Whoa,
thought
no, no,
I told you that on your show.
no.
I told you
You
that
gonna
on your
make that
show.
Maryland native mad?
Yeah, I told you on your show that I was rooting for JoJo Diaz.
You got some crow to eat, man.
No, I actually picked Gary Russell to win.
What? Yeah.
I told you that on your show, bro. I said I want JoJo Diaz to win, but I'm picking Gary Russell to win. I thought Gary Russell was gonna win by knockout. He didn't, but he still won the fight. I thought that JoJo Diaz actually had a chance because the first 2 rounds JoJo Diaz didn't do shit. I was like, oh man, this has potential to be a very short fight. And then, I thought that Russell, I think Russell punched himself out a little bit because a lot of the punches, even though they look pretty, were hitting arms and hitting the glove of JoJo Diaz. I thought JoJo Diaz defense was better.
Champ Ross says the weight drain played a part in the Diaz. He wasn't active enough. That's another thing I
I
told
heard
y'all,
somebody
man.
say that.
That's another thing I told y'all, man. 20 minutes before the weigh-ins, man, JoJo Diaz was in the sauna, man, in the hotel, man.
No,
So
I actually accredited you with that. I said I think that's one of the reasons why he gassed out because he struggled to make weight. That's
Yeah.
exactly what I said. And then my boy Trap, he was like, well, it's also possible that getting punched in the arms. I said nah, because he wasn't the one going to the body. He was the one going to the body. He wasn't like Gary Russell was really
man,
investing into the
vicious.
body.
Those vicious. Yo, how did that shit look on video, y'all? I haven't seen the video because I was
It
live in
looked
person.
bro.
Man.
It
Yeah,
was
it was looking
obvious
vicious.
that those body
It did.
shots
It looked good. It looked good on video.
yeah, those body
Yeah,
shots were
man.
no joke, bro. Yeah, the body
Yo,
shots were,
every time this dude JoJo Diaz was ripping to the body, I think after the second round is when he really went hard to the body. The third round, the crowd was like, ooh, ah, like for
yeah.
when he was hitting the body, dog. It was
And
crazy.
look, I'm telling you this right now. If he wouldn't have gassed out, he would have beat Gary Russell, in my opinion, man.
Matter of fact,
I
a lot of
really
people
believe
said if they
that
have a
shit.
rematch, a lot of people picking JoJo in a rematch if they have a rematch. But I think he's too big, man. He might have to go up and weight, bro.
Oh, you think JoJo got to go up and wait?
I mean, you just said he was in the sauna, you know what I'm saying? What, 20 minutes before the weigh-in? It's like, man, you struggling to make weight. And he was visibly, he had to been like 140 something. You know what I mean? Like close to 140, you know what I'm saying, the night of the fight. So, I mean, and Gary Russell looks small, man. He looked real small. And he was talking all that stuff about in the press conference about how he don't see himself going the distance with nobody in his weight division. I mean, bruh, I don't really see the power really being there like that. The speed for sure, but I don't really see that power like that from Gary Russell. You know what I'm saying? He's just too small, man.
So yeah, I mean, with that being said, man, with the Gary Russell, man, my personal opinion is, I thought it was like a 7-5 fight, maybe a 8-4 fight, but man, that would have been.
I scored a 7-5. I scored it 115, 113.
I'm thinking 8-4 would have been pushing it, man. What do you guys think?
Oh no,
I didn't
I
have it
think
that
8
close.
was doing too much because I thought that JoJo Diaz came on again the last couple rounds.
That's what I'm thinking too.
But it was back then. But by that time, he needed a knockout or at least a couple of knockdowns.
That's what I'm saying, dog.
I think he ran out of gas too a little bit, JoJo. You know what I mean? It was like a lot of them shots he was taking, and he was starting to second guess himself. But I didn't have it that close. I think one judge had it 115, 113. I was like, what? I didn't think it was that close, man. I thought after the 6th round, Gary Russell took complete control of the fight. And like I said, by the 6th round, I had it 3 rounds to 3. And I probably gave Diaz maybe another round after that. You could probably be generous to give him 2. I don't know, man. But I felt like it was about 8 rounds to 4 kind of a fight.
Hey, y'all, man.
You're the first one I heard say that, man. Most people that I know, especially everybody I was talking.
I'm gonna run. I gotta take the trash. I'll be straight back, y'all. Just go ahead and let it rip. All right.
No doubt.
Yeah, it's everybody I know, man, scored that shit real close, man. At worst, I heard someone say 116, 112. You're the first one to. Well, 116, 112 is pretty much 8 rounds of 4. So but you know
that's
what I'm
how I
saying?
had it.
Yeah. I mean, but for the most part, no. Most people had it around what I had at 7 rounds to 5. I thought. Here's the thing. I had Gary Russell up by 4 rounds, and then I thought that that Diaz won the last 2 rounds when I thought Russell was just like in the 11th round he fought
He
back
did
a
lose
little
that
bit.
last
But I
round.
thought
I gave
Diaz
Diaz the
more.
last round though.
I
So
got
you
D.
know you're right because you could have gave after the 6th round. I could have gave him one in between that time period, and then that last round for sure I gave to Diaz. So yeah, he it could have been a 7 rounds to 5, but it's just like the rounds that Russell was winning after the 6th round was so dominant. You know.
Yeah, I agree with you. I would say this: it was apparent that Russell won. I just think that Diaz put himself in too big of a hole. Even though he closed it, he still because he fell so far behind, he needed a couple of knockdowns or a knockout to win, and that's where he fucked himself. And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
That's where things went wrong. Because I had him down by 4 rounds going into the 11th round.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
man, but you know, this shit Diaz, you know, he was looking good, man, early on. But you know, Russell made some adjustments, bro. He switched it to that other gear and started really letting his hands go a lot more and keeping it to the middle of the ring because I think Russell's biggest problem was he kept, you know, Diaz did a good job of cutting off the ring and getting them into the corner, you know, and
right.
against the ropes, and that's how he was able to get all them body shots off on him early on. And after a while, after the 6th round, he made the adjustment to where he was able to kind of keep the fight in the middle of the ring and
Right.
Russell's hand speed was able to just, you know, take full control.
Agreed. But Diaz, man, he really gonna look at this fight and regret, man, because once again, the stamina issue come back to bite the rear its ugly head against a fighter who had an opportunity to win a fucking fight. I mean, the body shots, like the body shots, definitely had slowed Russell down. Russell was starting to sit right there, right in front of JoJo Diaz. If he would have continued that body attack, I really believe he would have eventually stopped him because Russell wouldn't have had no legs, man. Them body
Yeah.
shots literally slowed Russell down, man, and he just ran out of gas, and then he stopped going. He wasn't able to do anything, not go to the body, not throw any punches. Once he
Champ,
slowed,
Champ,
got tired, Diaz stopped doing anything.
Champ Ross in the chat said Diaz left hook to the body was money all night. He just didn't throw it enough. He
He
also
should
said
have.
the weight
He should have
drain
kept.
played a part in Diaz. He wasn't active enough like he usually is.
Yeah, he should have. He
Um,
should have kept using his jab, man. Too.
yeah.
That's one thing else he didn't do.
Zenonica
You know what I
Sound
mean? His
said, I
jab.
told you, Russell, Black Orders Promotions with the laughing emoji.
Yeah, he should. He
Uh,
should have. He should have kept. He should have kept going to the. He fucked up by really not going to the body much, man. He should have went to the body way more than what he did, man. To me, I'm telling you, man, he gonna look at that fight and regret it, man. Because to me, he had an opportunity to keep going to the body, man. The body shots. In my opinion, and one thing he didn't do, in my opinion, at times where he would go to the body, and with the times he missed, every time he jabbed and then he went to the body, he landed. You know
mhm.
what I mean? That's when he used his jab to set up the body attack, it worked. And he stopped doing it. And he started only just going to the body. I'm like, nah, man, use that jab. That jab was working. So
Yeah.
he killed himself, man. I thought he made a mistake. I thought he made a lot of ample mistakes that should have been
Champ Ross
corrected in the
says,
round.
Champ Ross says Diaz looked like he was trying to pace himself at times. Zenotica Sam says 7-5 is fair. What's up, Ronald Finkley? He said not that much snap on Russell. Yeah, I agree, man. I didn't really see too much snap on Russell like he was saying.
No,
You know, he
I
was
actually
speaking like
thought
he
the
had a
power.
bunch of knockout power, but I didn't really
Here's
see the
it.
knockout power though.
No, I thought the knockout. I thought the power was there, but here's the problem. JoJo Diaz's defense was a lot better than what people give him credit for. Them gloves were tight, man. You know what I mean? With the plus one problem with Russell should have went to the body more. Diaz had
Yeah.
his he had the defense up top was nice. He had the high glove, the high guard, and it was hard to penetrate that motherfucker, man. He's a bigger guy, and it was hard for Russell to penetrate that shit. So he punched around the guard a couple times, but the
Mhm.
way to me to get to the Diaz, the body was wide open. He only went to it a few times. He didn't go to the body that much. He should have ate down there. Both guys should
Yeah.
have stayed at the body. That's my opinion.
I think I heard one of the commentators say this too, but none of them were really fainting, you know what I mean, at all. You know, I thought Gary Russell would have, you know, used some feints to open up some
Diaz,
shots.
Diaz really should have used more feints, in my
Yeah, I
opinion.
didn't really see too much feints. Let me see. What's up, Trey X? He said, "What's the deal?"
I thought Badu Jack
Um,
more against Stevenson, in my opinion.
say it
Badu
again.
Jack more. He normally does, but usually here's the thing: I didn't see Stevenson feint as much as he normally does either.
Oh, I
Usually
mean, I don't know
Stevenson
what the
feint.
hell. Did you see the? I mean, to me, Donald Stevenson really looked his age, man. In
Hey,
the
yo,
earlier rounds.
that's what I
Oh,
wanted
go
to talk
ahead.
about. Y'all on Adonis Stevenson already?
Well, yeah, Callie just transitioned to that. Welcome back,
Yo,
bro.
yo, what's up? So listen, man, this is so much to talk about. The Badu Jack, man. I didn't personally watch it, man.
Oh, you did?
Shout out actual facts. We were fucking walking back and forth through the casino the whole time trying to watch this fight, dog. We could not watch that joint. Nobody. They did a snip pick of it when the fight was over. They played like the guys walking to the fight, to the ring, and then they cut it off at the arena. And then we went to the casino. We were trying to watch it. We went to the bar. We were trying to watch it, and nobody was playing it. So then we were just like, "Fuck it, man."
Wow.
But after watching a little bit of it, I watched from the 7th round on up. Badu Jack got hurt to the body, man. I mean, how would y'all rate the first 6 rounds of that fight?
The first
Go
six
ahead, Callie.
rounds going to Stevenson. That's how I rated it. I scored it the first 6 rounds. I gave it to Stevenson. I thought that Badu Jack didn't really do shit in the first half of the fight, and then I thought he came on. I thought he dominated the second half of the fight, outside of the 10th round. Outside of the 10th round, where that was damn near a 10-8 round, in my opinion. And I thought the 11th round was a swing round. I made that even, so I ended up scoring it 7-4-1 for Stevenson. Now I can see. I can also see there were at least 3 or 4 swing rounds in the entire fight. So I can see how someone saw Badu Jack winning. I wanted Badu Jack to win the fight because I fucking can't stand the Donald Stevenson because he, just been holding the belt held hostage up in Canada for years. So I definitely wanted Badu Jack to win. I just thought he lost. I had to, I might have to give my real analysis. That's the way I saw it.
You thought Badu Jack lost the fight?
Yeah, I thought Badu Jack lost the fight. I thought he lost a close fight. That's
was
what
good.
I thought.
Trey X was good. Kasam was good.
He
Fronto
did enough. I don't think he did enough early in the fight. He should have done more. Badu Jack didn't do shit early in the first from rounds 1 through 6. It's like he should have. If he would have did anything, what he tried to do, you go back. If you get a chance to watch that fight, you'll see that he was trying his best. He was trying his damnedest not to get hit with that left hand. I mean, every time Adonis Stevens would throw that left, I mean, it looked like Adonis Stevens looked like Badu Jack was on a shaky legs. Not like he was hurt, but it was just like he was just like, oh man, just trying to cradle himself and try to protect himself from catching the big left hand, man. And I was like, man, fuck all that. Take away the left hand and go to work inside the body. And I don't think he knows how. So he just allowed Stevenson to tire himself out, and then he went to work. And it's in round 7.
How you feeling, Black Horseman?
I disagree with Callie's assessment of the fight, and I told him that on my stream earlier. I had Badu Jack winning a close fight, 115-113. In the first 6 rounds, it wasn't really much from both of them. You could say the slight edge went to Adonis Stevenson, but he wasn't really landing nothing clean. If you look at the punch stats, Badu Jack led in every category. Jabs landed, the jab percentage, the power punches landed, the percentage of that, and total punches landed. Badu Jack led on every category. And 2 judges had it 114, and the other judge had it. Hold on. Let me rip. And the other judge had it 115, and the other judge had it 113 for Badu Jack. So that was my scorecard, 113 for Badu Jack. But I wasn't displeased with the draw because, like you said, he did get visibly hurt late. But the thing about it was, man, Badu Jack, people don't give him that much credit, but he did a good job of breaking down Donald Stevenson. Donald Stevenson was super slow, and he was just looking for that trying to look for that left hand shot. But Badu Jack was landing the cleaner shots, and he was landing a lot of shots on the inside, the right hooks. He was even able to jab the southpaw Donald Stevenson because Stevenson kept keeping his right hand low, and he was able to jab him easy as if he was fighting a regular orthodox. And I was like, damn, he's jabbing the southpaw easy. And that opened up everything. He was able to go to straight right to the body, straight right upstairs, mix it up with the right hook, even get some uppercuts here and there, all of that shit. And so I was like, man, Badu Jack was coasting pretty good until he got around to like the 10th round. And Stevenson, even on no gas left in the tank, was able to hurt Badu Jack to the body. And so he dominated that round. The 11th round, you probably could have gave it to him as well because he was able to. I think Badu Jack was still hurt from the 10th round, and then Badu Jack clearly dominated the 12th round. So I can't really break down how I had the rounds, but based on me watching it, I had it Badu Jack winning 115, 113, just like how one of the other judges had it. But no judge there had Stevenson winning at all. You know what I'm saying? And Badu Jack led in every category on the punch stats. Y'all can go back and check it. So yeah,
I
that's
mean,
my assessment.
Badu Jack is 40 years old, man. Badu Jack is 40 years old.
You mean
Now,
Stevenson?
what I want, I mean Stevenson. My bad, y'all.
Yeah.
Badu Jack is 34.
Hey Corey, let me say this. First thing, what reason why the stats got completely on one side towards Badu Jack was because Stevenson really didn't do that much in the second half. In the first half, I'm telling you, in the first half, most of the punches were thrown by Stevenson. Badu Jack didn't do anything in the first half of the fight. Badu Jack threw a lot of punches in the second half of the fight. He really did. The power punches and all that shit, the uppercuts. He threw some vicious uppercuts, man. And some of those uppercuts, I disagree with my brother Black Fight Fan TV. I thought some of them uppercuts actually hurt Adonis Stevenson. I mean, he said he didn't think he actually got hurt. I disagree with my brother Black Fight Fan TV. I thought some of those uppercuts absolutely hurt Adonis Stevenson and had him in danger of getting knocked out. Matter of fact, both guys had each other in danger of getting knocked out at different various points of the fight. You know what I mean? So that's what I saw. But early on in the fight, I'm telling you, once he's sick, Badu Jack didn't do shit. He didn't. He didn't throw that many punches. Most of them punches came from round 7 and on. You'll see Badu Jack threw a lot of punches from round 7 on to round 12. That's where most of his punches came.
So Black Horseman, you think it was a landslide round 1 through 6 too, or that's where you were disagreeing with him?
Yeah. No, I don't know what Kelly speaking on with that. You know what I mean? I just gotta keep it 100, man. Like if he didn't do anything, I don't know what the judges. Why would they be biased to the guy who knocked him from Canada? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not saying
it wouldn't make no sense for them to cheat for you know what I'm saying on the punch stats and you know what I'm saying for one judge to favor Badu Jack and the other two making a draw, and they're in Canada. Why wouldn't they favor? Nobody had him winning the fight. Nobody.
I don't think they cheated. I don't think they cheated. I'm just saying that Badu Jack didn't do shit early in the round. He didn't.
Okay, otherwise, but you said you had Adonis Stevenson winning the fight.
Now. If Badu Jack,
you had Adonis Stevenson winning.
That's what Kelly said.
Winning. I said, here's the thing.
I said, if Badu Jack winning or Adonis Stevenson?
I had Adonis Stevenson winning the fight. I'm gonna tell you this.
If Badu Jack winning Black Horseman,
I had Badu winning 115, 113. I had Badu Jack winning.
Let me say this.
But I wasn't upset with the draw because they are in Canada and he is the draw king. That's 4 of them in four draws now, bro.
Let me say this.
He got more draws than the.
If Badu Jack was actually busy in the first half of the fight, he would have won the fight. You know what I mean? That's the way. That's why the judges. I'm telling you, I'm looking at the judges. Probably looked at it like this. I guarantee they looked at it like this. They probably scored it 5-1 or close somewhere around that. Pretty close 5-1 early on, or something, or 4-2 early on for Stevenson, and then probably 4-2 second half for Badu Jack. Because that's who won most of the rounds. Badu Jack lost most of the early rounds. Clearly, not clearly, but I mean, but it was pretty obvious, in my opinion. He lost most early rounds. And the second half of the fight.
So let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this though. Floyd Mayweather. I'm gonna let you go. Floyd Mayweather says in an interview that the rematch will go down, man. How are y'all feeling about the rematch, man? Do y'all want to see a rematch?
It was a good fight. It was a good fight.
Badu might stop him, bro. I mean,
I agree with him.
It reminded me of Ward versus Kovalev 1 in part 2. You know, like how Ward just picked up where he left off in the first fight. I feel like that's what Badu Jack gonna do. He gonna pick up where he left off, man. It ain't nothing that Adonis Stevenson can do different, man. Motherfucker, 40 years old. He was slow as fuck, man. He was visibly tired. You look at him, he was face bloodied up, nose busted, mouth busted up. I mean, everything was in the momentum in the favor was in Badu Jack's hand. He just made some mistakes late in the fight to made it closer than what it had to be. but the motherfucker was dog tired by I think the seventh, eighth round, if I'm not
Seventh
mistaken.
round, man. Seventh round. That's where Badu
Who
Jack
was
took over.
tired? Oh, that's
Oh,
Stevenson.
Adonis Stevenson. Adonis Stevenson. I agree with him. I actually, this is where me and Black agree. I actually said the same thing immediately. I was in MBT stream, and I said, man, I said that when they fight again, Badu Jack gonna stop it because Badu Jack he'll do what he didn't do this past time, which is
Right.
go to the body early. Then this, I'm telling you, the reason he ended up this fight ended up being a draw, it was because he should have went to the body early on. If he would have went to the body in round one, it would have never went 12. This fight would have
Right.
never went 12 rounds if he'd have started going to the body from round one on. They probably would have stopped him by round 7 or 8. I guarantee you.
He should
If
have
he
did what
fight, they
Diaz
fight this
did early
time,
on against Russell.
yeah. If he do that, Diaz should have started round one. He should have started going to the body, and if he would have maintained, if he would have ran out of gas, I'm telling you right now, if he never would have ran out of gas, he would have knocked him out.
Trey X got a good point. He says Adonis Stevenson just went 12 rounds for the first time in 3 years. He may be sharper in the rematch. What do you guys think, man?
Who gonna be sharper in the rematch? Adonis
They're
Stevenson?
saying Adonis. That's what Trey X is saying. Trey X is saying that Adonis Stevenson might be sharper in the rematch.
No, I just think he got exposed. Take him in deep
Wow.
water and you got him. Take him in deep
Hey, let me
water and
say
drown
this.
his
Hey,
ass.
there's a chance you can improve your stamina now. That's something that you can't do. I mean, if he be wise to go with a new trainer, a trainer that can actually train him to get him to peak performance. Because think about this, Floyd Mayweather was 41 years old, can actually go fucking 12 rounds. So I'm just telling you this right now. You can, even at the age of 40, go 12 rounds. We saw George Foreman go 12 rounds at the age of 40. We seen Bernard Hopkins go 12 rounds at the age of damn near 50. So he can. 40 years old, you can still go 12 rounds. You just need to get a better trainer, and you need to concentrate on your cardio more. That's all he needs to do.
So listen, Ronald Finkley says Adonis gonna stall a rematch. Floyd Mayweather said it. Floyd Mayweather said it live on the post-fight interview. There's gonna be an immediate rematch, man. What are you guys thinking? An immediate rematch. What do you guys think will be going down in the Adonis Stevenson versus Badu Jack the Ripper, man? How do you guys break down the rematch, man?
I think I think Badu Jack is going to be a lot smarter. He's going to start a lot earlier. You know, he knows his style now. He already knows what to expect against Donna Stevenson. And he going to pick up the pace, man. Like I said, just like how Ward did on Kovalev, he just going to pick up where he left off, man. He's going to turn up the heat on him. And I think he might stop Adonis Stevenson. Like in every category, I think Badu Jack is better than him. You know what I'm saying? If he tries to go in there to try to outbox Badu Jack, he gonna lose, bro. I mean, that's his only advantage is that left hand, and he was looking for it. And when it didn't land, I mean, it was pretty much Badu Jack's fight. You know what I'm saying? But Badu Jack got caught late, and it made the fight closer than what it needed to be. And being that it was his first time fighting him, he was being very cautious in the early rounds.
From what I'm hearing, did Badu Jack break a rib, man? That's the reports that I'm hearing, man.
I don't know. He was hurt bad. He was hurt bad, bro.
That's what I'm hearing, man. They're saying that Badu Jack possibly could have broken a rib in the Adonis Stevenson fight last night, man. Callie, how you feeling about it, man? Callie, you there? Callie Enigma. All right, man. He ain't there, man. But yeah, like I said, man.
I'm here, bro.
Oh.
I didn't even realize I was going to
This nigga, bro.
No, but I was saying, no, it wouldn't be surprised me whatsoever, man. I mean, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Fuck, Adonis Stevenson will have the ability to break his jab and still have the ability to knock him out because he still has that left hand. But I think that Badu Jack should really fucking get Floyd Mayweather to work with you, because Floyd Mayweather can teach him how to take away that left hand. That would be a good. Or bring it senior. Bring him in and like, man, teach me this. Teach me how to take away a hand. That's something he can learn in the training camp. I'm serious, man. That's a good idea.
But you seeing where Badu Jack was turning. He was almost turning to an angle where Adonis Stevenson could not use his left hand. If y'all go back and watch that fight, man, Badu Jack the Ripper turned a couple ways, man, where it null and void Adonis Stevenson's left hand attack, man. You gotta go back and watch that
Here's the
fight,
thing,
man.
though. He
And I've
doing
only
he was
watched
doing
it from
that.
the 7 on up. I only watched from around 7 on up, man.
That's
Yeah,
when he
he
started
did
doing
that,
it,
but he didn't
Corey.
know how to start. He didn't know how to get. He didn't know how to take advantage of his offense most of the time. That's where he fucked up at. It's like you got to be able to take away something and still be able to go on offense. It's difficult. Only the elite fighters have really shown the ability to take something away from another fighter and to be able to capitalize on it at the same time. It's very few fighters who could do that. Andre Ward was somebody, which is why I wish Andre Ward would have gotten a chance against Stevenson, because that left hand, you never would have saw that left hand in that fight. That left hand would have been taken away, and he would have got fucked up that whole fight. I'm telling you right now, the Andre Ward would have stopped Adonis Stevenson. The way that if there ain't no if, no if about that. There ain't no there's no if about it, because we do know.
If was a fifth, we all be drunk.
No, I said if they fought, if okay, we're gonna say if they fought. You don't think that Andre Ward beats Adonis Stevenson? Do you think that Badu Jack's better than Andre Ward? That's all I want to know.
I mean, if was a fifth,
oh hell
man.
no, bro! You do not believe that. No way you believe that that Badu Jack can't even fucking touch Andre Ward, bro. Come on. And no one in the comment section believes that shit either.
Yo,
Fuck's better than all them dudes, bro.
I'm telling y'all right now, though, man, Adonis Stevenson, man, we don't know, because let's be honest, man, from what we seen, last night, man, Adonis Stevenson showed us a lot better movement, a lot better action. Maybe even 2 years ago, man, and that's when Andre Ward was supposed to fight Adonis Stevenson, man, about 2 to 3 years ago. So we don't know how that fight would have went down. You're thinking about a fresher, more agile Adonis Stevenson. Because the Adonis Stevenson that we seen last night, man, definitely faded from what I'm seeing. And I've only watched it from 7 on up, so I didn't know what he did from 7 down. But 7 on up, he looked like he was winded. His stamina had played a big part in this fight. And he had issues, man. He had big stamina issues, man. And his nose got busted up big time, man. He was bleeding profusely from the nose. His nose might have been broken in that fight, man. Adonis Stevenson took a lot more punishment than he's used to. I'm being honest with you guys, man. You give Badu Jack one more fight, man, I might have to pick Badu Jack. I picked Adonis Stevenson for this fight.
Me too.
Nobody has to eat crow because it was a draw. But at the same time, man, for the rematch, I might go ahead and go with Badu Jack after seeing what I've seen, man. You know what I'm saying? And it was a telltale sign, man. My personal opinion, man.
Let me say this. Trap House picked the draw. Trap House Boxing picked the draw. For real.
What's up, Underrated Darkness? What's up, Prime? What's up, Daniel Johnson? Yo, but that's what I'm saying, man. With that being said, man, we all want to see the rematch. We all want to see it go down. How do you, just in one quick sentence, man. Who you got winning the rematch? Black Horseman.
I got Badu Jack by possible late stoppage, man. I think the blueprint is take Adonis Stevenson into the late rounds, avoid that left hand, but you got to start earlier. You know what I'm saying? You got to start earlier, let your hands go, and still be smart, but definitely take away that left hand. Like when you was talking about how he was able to give him certain angles. That's what he started doing right around the 7th round. He would throw like a 2 or 3 punch combination and he'll move. He'll go to an angle. I think he will move to Adonis Stevenson's left, or something like that. Or I can't remember, bro. But he'll throw like two or three punches and give an angle. And, he was doing some good work up close on the inside. And that's what got him in trouble late, is because he felt he got so comfortable being on the inside with Stevenson, having so much success, that one of them straight lefts to the body got through. And none of them straight lefts upstairs was really able to land. But he didn't expect that straight left to come through and hit him in the body. And that's what really caught him off guard and changed the whole momentum of the fight. But yeah, man, I got Badu Jack with possibly a late stoppage, man. Or a way worse beating, because he beat Adonis Stevenson up, man. You know what I'm saying? He beat him up. You know what I mean? But the fight ended up becoming closer because he got hurt late in the fight, and he got hurt bad. So yeah, he might have broke a rib or some shit because he curled over and backpedaled like a motherfucker.
with that being said, y'all, man, we've got to move on to bigger and better things. I know you guys do not want to hear Corey Lee's boxing, Cali Enigma, and Black Horseman Promotions talk about Adonis Stevenson all fucking show. You know what I'm saying? It's just something we can't do here. You know what I'm saying? So moving on to bigger and better topics, but this is the world of boxing, so we had to touch it, man. It was my personal opinion. I seen the ass in on the fight. I did not see the fight live, so I cannot rate it live. But I'm gonna tell you right now, man, if the whole 6 rounds of the Gary Russell and Jojo Diaz fight was if the whole 6 rounds, if the whole 12 rounds was like the first 6 rounds, man, we would be probably looking at fight of the year. I'm being honest with you guys now. I'm being honest with you guys, man. From what I've seen in the stands, I don't know if that translated to live on air, but what I've seen in the stands and the crowd's reaction to some of that body attack that Gary Russell got put through from Jojo Diaz was astonishing. I mean, you got to understand, man, this guy Jojo Diaz was noticeably bigger from round 1, man. Noticeably bigger, man. Just his chest, everything, man. Everything was bigger, than Gary Russell, man. So Gary Russell could have been in there with to be honest with you, Gary Russell could have been in there with a lightweight last night, I mean, I'm being honest, man. I don't know if Jojo Diaz continues at that weight class, but we have to wait and see. But moving on to other topics, man, I really, 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 really want to get into this Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, man, because I'm hearing reports, man, that Danny Garcia, it's not apparent that he will be facing Sean Porter, but Angel Garcia has solidified that Danny Garcia will be getting in the ring for the WBC championship late July, mid-August. What do you guys take from this, man? Angel Garcia, the dad, the trainer, told Fight Hype, I believe, man. He will be getting in the ring, man. Late July, early August, man. What do you guys think, man? And do you guys have to see a Sean Porter, Danny Garcia for the belt, man? Or would you rather see, maybe another top 5 contender, man? You know what I'm saying? If it's in the top 5, you know what I'm saying? I mean, what do you guys think?
Well, man, when it comes to Cocaine Angel, man, you just never know, dog. That motherfucker just start running his mouth, and I just can't trust anything that motherfucker say, man. But
he called the Lucas Matisse fight. He said, "Look, man, we got a big fight coming up." He said, "You guys are gonna be, you guys are gonna be." He said, "I want to see all them cherries that y'all post on my son, man." He said, "I want to see all them cherries when when this next fight gets announced." And boy, right, was it a big one when they had said Lucas Matisse versus Danny Garcia, dog. Hey, man, I was like, damn, dog. Danny is really taking a risk, dog. I'm being honest, man.
So, yeah, man. I mean, Angel, man, like, I ain't gonna knock him as a trainer because the motherfucker is a good trainer, bro.
You think Angel Garcia is a top 5 trainer?
Shit. I mean,
bias aside, being biased.
Right. I mean, he maybe so, man, because you look at Danny's resume, and I mean that's credit to Angel, man. Angel's been training him, you know what I'm saying, from jump. So I mean, shit, Danny didn't do that shit by himself, man. And like you mentioned, Lucas Batista.
You got Danny's record, man. Eric Morales, Amir Khan, Zab Judah, Lucas Matisse, Mauricio Herrera, Lamont Peterson, Paulie Malignaggi, Robert Garcia, Brandon Rios, Keith Thurman. Who's got a better resume than that at 147?
Did you also say Robert Guerrero too?
Yeah, I said Robert. I slipped that in.
Okay, yeah, man. I mean, he got a hell of a resume, man. So he might be top 5, man. So like I say, I'm not gonna knock him as far as his training ability, man. I think he is an exceptional trainer. As far as the situation with, like, if he's gonna be facing Sean Porter, last time I heard Sean Porter.
Ronald Finkley said, "What I missed? Danny Garcia is not fighting Sean Porter now." Underrated Doggy says, "Garcia, you got to play by ear. You don't know what he's gonna say." Alex Moore says, "No, Angel is trash. Laugh out loud. 90% of those wins are no-look hooks." Hey, man, and he's laughing, man. But like I said, man,
nigga, you can't hate.
Hey,
Hey, hey,
hey, Alex Moore, let one of them no looks land on your chin, man. Let me see how you feeling.
you gonna be looking like you gonna be looking stretched out.
Hey,
Nigga.
Callie, so how you feeling, man, about this new, information, man? Sean Porter's not a for sure go in, man. For Danny Garcia next, man. It's not a for sure thing. Callie Enigma, how you feeling about this, man? Wow, and does it have to be a Sean Porter next? Can it be another person, man? Can it be another fighter? Or do we have to see for the WBC championship, man? Do we have to see Sean Porter versus Danny Garcia? You know what I'm saying? I mean, yo, you there, Callie? Callie's not there, man. Black Horse, man, how you feeling? I mean, with that being said, man, you got guys in the top 10, man. You got Omar, maybe Omar
Put it like
Figueroa.
this,
Omar
man.
Figueroa's top 10. Would y'all, how would Omar Figueroa versus Danny Garcia, Omar, or would y'all rather see Omar Figueroa versus Danny Garcia or Sean Porter versus Danny Garcia? Because I heard a lot of guys saying that they don't even want to see Sean Porter versus Danny Garcia. They don't want to see Sean Porter's style
He's not
ever
a
again.
fan friendly. He's not a
I'm
fan
being
friendly.
honest.
He don't have
I'm
a
being
fan friendly
honest.
style, bro.
I'm
I mean,
being
all that
honest.
aggressive ass headbutts and shit. You just, I mean, when it might end up being clearly Danny Garcia is going to be the A side, regardless for that WBC, and it may be to where Danny can just pick and choose. Hey, who do you want to face for this WBC strap, for this vacant WBC strap? You know what I
Yeah,
mean? The
because
last
you know
time,
what? Because I'm being honest, y'all. I'm being completely honest. That Danny Garcia versus Keith Thurman was supposed to be rematched. I'm being honest with you guys, man. A lot of guys don't bring that shit up, man. So Danny Garcia might have reign on who he fights. I'm being honest because that Keith Thurman versus Danny Garcia was supposed to be rematched. I'm being honest with you guys, man. You gotta say the facts, man. You cannot go past these facts on this channel, man. I'm being honest, man, because there was a lot of talk about it when the fight after the fight first happened. Then there was no more chatter, man, because he got hurt. Then this happened and that happened. I guess they might have agreed on, each one fighting, a fight and then, rematching it after that, after, Keith Thurman gets healthy, because Keith Thurman got an immediate surgery after the fight. You know what I'm saying? Immediate. So, after that happened, you know what I'm saying? The rematch was off. You know what I'm saying? But there was supposed to be a mandated rematch, man, in the Danny Garcia versus Keith Thurman fight. So, so does Danny Garcia. Oh, now Callie's back. He comes back when he wants to, Black Horseman.
right?
Say this is I don't think that Angel Garcia is a top 5 trainer. Not because I don't think he's good. It's because he doesn't have more than one guy.
Being unbiased, man. I know you're a Kenny Porter fan. Being unbiased, man.
I'm rooting for Danny Garcia against Sean Porter. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh shit,
man. But hold on, let me say this. So I said this is what I see. I think Robert Garcia is probably the best trainer in all of boxing. Then I would go with Derek James.
Who is?
Derek James.
So who's number 1?
Robert Garcia.
Oh, I thought you said Roberto.
Right, I agree with Callie.
I see. Derek James.
I thought you said Ruben Guerrero.
Sears in there. And then I would put what's it about? I just forgot the other dude's name. Yeah, there's
White Beater.
Huh? Who?
Sorry, man. Inside joke. He said Ruben Guerrero, man. I just had a flashback. You fucking White Beater?
You fucking like that guy? You like that guy? You like that guy?
Fucking like that shit?
You like that guy? That guy beats his wife. You like that guy? Come on.
Hey,
Come on, that guy.
Man, I had a flashback. My fault, y'all.
If y'all ever seen him, Danny Garcia.
Man, somebody needs to just put a highlight tape of just Ruben Guerrero's moments, bruh.
Dude, I've met Ruben Guerrero, man. I met Ruben Guerrero down in San Jose, man.
Oh,
that motherfucker's hilarious. Hey, I'm gonna tell you one thing about Ruben Guerrero too, because I used to watch the NFL. I'm boycotting it this year because of some other shit. I'm just not gonna get into that. But he's a Raider fan. I'm a Raiders fan. So Ruben Guerrero, man. So we was talking about. They said, "Oh no, yeah, the Raiders, man. Yeah, Raiders. You like that guy?"
Alex Moore says Danny got beat pretty easily in the Keith fight, so why rematch was necessary? Hey, a lot of people said Danny Garcia won, dog. A lot of people said Danny Garcia won, dog. I'm being honest with you.
I don't think Danny Garcia won that fight, but here's the thing.
Alex Moore said Danny got beat pretty easily, though. How?
No, I'm gonna say this.
It's competitive, bro.
There was neither one was throwing an immense amount of punches. So how did he get beat easily?
I scored at 115, 113 for Keith Thurman, man.
I scored.
Yeah,
I scored for
that's
Danny.
my
I don't know what you're talking about. That Keith Thurman gave away a whole bunch of rounds, man. In the second half,
I scored it the same way for Danny. I scored it 115, 113 for Danny.
I think Keith Thurman gave away a lot of rounds at the end. For Danny, I think you're tripping on that one.
Danny, dog. I scored it for Danny. I'm being
Danny
honest.
Garcia didn't do shit early in the fight.
But what did Keith Thurman do? These are two champions, man. Only one ref decided this fight, man, and it was the WBA sponsored ref. Who was the WBA champion at the time? Keith Thurman. The facts are in the pudding, dog. You know what you got.
Keith Thurman won that fight.
It wasn't
one-sided, but I think Keith won it.
It wasn't one-sided, but yeah, Keith Thurman won that fight, man.
I would love to see the rematch, though. I think that in a rematch, it's still going to be a tough competitive fight.
I'd love to see the rematch, but look, it should be after.
But look, if we see a rematch, go ahead, Callie. I'm going to let you rip. I want to see a rematch. Hey, look, Callie, and Black Horseman, if we see a rematch, what Keith Thurman are we going to get?
He just announced yesterday that he just got back in the gym, so we'll see.
Hey, I want to see the rematch, but after no motherfuckers fight, after they all fight Earl Spence Jr. first. They all need to step in the ring with free smoke. Then if they win that, then they can battle. That's how it should be. Other than that, they pussy in. All the motherfuckers pussy in, man, until they get in the ring with Earl Spence Jr.
Hey, Black Horseman,
everybody trying to keep.
You just said, Black Horseman.
It's not gonna happen, bro. Wake up, bro. It's not gonna happen.
Oh, that's a Keith Thurman.
Wake up.
Not gonna happen right now, baby. It's not gonna happen right now, baby. That's what Keith Thurman said.
He said, "Relax, it's gonna happen." Al Heyman. Niggas asleep if they think that's gonna happen.
Yo, this dude.
But yeah, man. I don't know if y'all heard. Keith Thurman released on his Twitter and Instagram, man, that he back in the gym now. So trying to get rid of the titties, man.
He has a summer date, so I guess he's gonna.
Is he gonna be able to fulfill that summer date?
Summer date with who? A model, IG model.
Back in the gym, y'all. Back in the gym, y'all.
Yeah.
He needs to lose over 40 pounds, man.
Hey, so you know what? I'm gonna say this, Corey Lee. One thing I'll say about Thurman, man, that impresses me. I've seen this guy get up and weight, but when it's time for him to train, that motherfucker gets that weight off somehow, some way.
Hey, from what I see just now on Keith Thurman, just from looking at his physique and looking at his face and everything, he's not too ballooned, man, as everybody was saying. I don't got him being 200 pounds in this picture. He might have dropped some pounds, man. I'm telling you, there's a picture. He did an interview on Showtime. He was clearly about 200 pounds, man. So he might have started to lose weight, man, a little earlier.
So look,
you know what I mean?
I've seen this guy, man. It'd be like, damn, how's this motherfucker even gonna make weight? He walking around 175 or whatever. So I'm sure this is probably the most he's ever put on before trying to get back in shape for a fight. But this guy might know his body. He might know that, hey, man, I just need this amount of time to get this weight off. And I know I gotta just hit this bike, hit this heavy bag, and do what I have to do, and I'll be ready. So I mean, he what if this guy gets all this weight off, comes back, get that WBC strap back, and be like, Spence, come get some free smoke, bitch.
Let me say this right now about Keith Thurman. This is what Black Fight Fan said, man, that makes sense. He said the reason why Keith Thurman probably always gets injured a lot because this motherfucker, what he does is he during the off season he gains a lot of weight. He doesn't really work in the off season, but he goes hard as fuck. When it comes to training camp, he go hard as fuck. He think that on and off type of shit may actually fuck with his body. I said that makes sense, man, because Keith Thurman doesn't train at all during the off season. He's just when there's no fights for him coming up, that motherfucker is chill, laying back, eating what the fuck he want to eat, doing.
But is that with him not overly training and doing extra shit? Is that an advantage or a disadvantage? Because, like, say for instance, right?
It may be the reason why. If that's the reason why he's getting hurt, it could be one of the reasons why he's getting hurt. His body may be rejecting it. You know what I'm saying? And then here's the thing: you don't want to keep doing that. This motherfucker's 30 years old now. You don't want to keep doing that shit. You know what I mean? Gaining all that weight. Eventually, it's not gonna come off. You know, you keep doing shit like that. Eventually, he's gonna be forced to have to go to 154 when he don't ain't gonna want to go to 154. Keith Thurman, a short motherfucker, man. Keith Thurman, what about 5'7" and maybe 5'8"? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
But
He
look, you got somebody like Sean Porter who constantly be working out, constantly in shape, constantly sparring, constantly staying active. And he lost to somebody like Kell Brook and Keith Thurman, guys who just fucking eat during the offseason.
Underrated Darkness says you think that Keith Thurman is going to come back.
Yeah, he's coming back, but we don't know which Thurman, you know what I'm saying, we're going to see. But he coming
Oh,
back,
they
though.
said Ronald Finkel says, hell no, he not coming back in 2018.
Yeah,
I
he
think he'll
is.
be back this year, bro. He'll be back this year.
He'll be back. Let me say this though.
He need
First
that
thing, Earl
paper.
Smith. Earl Smith trains all year round, man. He always trains. He doesn't stop training. I don't know about
And he
Kell
got
Brook
2
doesn't, but Earl
L's.
Smith does.
And he
Earl
lost
Smith.
to a dude who eats when he's not training for a fight. Keith
Oh, you talking
Thurman and
about Kell
Kell
Brook?
Brook.
Yeah.
Kell
Yeah,
Brook
Kell
and
Brook.
Keith
I saw
Thurman.
Kell Brook. Kell Brook was looking fat as fuck, man. Doing remember doing what fight was that again? Where he was talking to Earl Smith Jr. Was that that was Adrian? Was that Adrian? Who
Who?
was that fight? That fight on Showtime. It was in Brooklyn. Was it the Deontay Wilder fight? Was it that Wilder fight? No, I don't
Who?
think it was the
Which
Wilder
one?
fight.
Which one? Which
I
was which
forgot which
Wilder fight you
one
talking about?
that was. Well, anyways, though, they were at the fight. The only ones who weren't there were Danny Garcia and Keith Thurman. Kell Brook was there. I was like, what the fuck, Kell Brook? Kell Brook was clearly weighing about 190 and shit like that too. And
Nigga walk
he,
around with
he
that
had a
weight.
gut, bro. He had a fucking gut. Kell Brook was walking around with a gut, bro.
What?
And his face
No
was
way,
puffed up.
man.
No,
You
for
want to walk around with gut or titties, nigga? Which one?
bro. Barbershop Conversations was one of the ones who did. I think he the one. He actually spoke to Kell Brook because he was getting ready to walk past Earl Smith Jr. And he said, "You just gonna walk past Earl Smith Jr., man?" And then he said, "Man, come on, let's fight." He said, "Man, he said, once you fight me in the UK, basically, me want him to fight him in Sheffield." He said, "I'll fight you in Sheffield." He said, "Get a belt." He told him
Yeah, I
to get
think
a
that was
belt.
the
You get a
Broner
belt, I'm
fight,
gonna
bro.
fight you.
That was at the Broner.
That was a Broner fight. Okay.
Yeah, the Broner versus what was his last fight? Vargas. Yeah.
Yeah. So after he was talking, he was telling him that. I was like, okay, well, fuck. And I was looking at Kell Brook. I was like, wow, dude
He don't
don't
mean
do
that
shit
shit.
in the off season, bro. He don't do shit. And when there's no fight for him, he don't do shit. No, that wasn't the Vargas. That wasn't the Vargas fight because that was his. He had a fight. He had a fight after that, I believe, against Robchenko. That was beforehand. So that was earlier this year.
Hey, so let me ask Corey Lee this. So say for instance, man, Keith Thurman gets his weight down. He comes back to the welterweight division. He gets the WBC strap off of Danny Garcia or whoever, Porter, whoever gets it, and he just somehow, some way beats Spence. I'm just saying hypothetically. Where would you put him on the pound for pound list if he could do that? Because you know everybody like ain't no way he gonna beat Spence. Spence gonna step on all these guys. But if he just comes back out of nowhere and just dominates, bro, where would you put him on your
Top
pound for
three for
pound
me.
list?
He top three
Huh?
for me. He's somewhere in the top three for me. I don't even like pound for pound list, but for me, yeah, he's a top fighter. He's one of the top fighters in the world. You beat Errol Spence Jr. after that long ass layoff and all that and not doing shit. Yeah, he's a top. That puts him definitely in the top five.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So
Easily.
I mean, what do you guys think? What do you guys think right now? You know, I know the Danny Garcia shit's going down and all that, man. But you know, I talked to the CEO of Showtime Sports, Steven Espinoza, man, and you know, he's pretty much saying that that Deontay Wilder and that he says Eddie Hearn is not a hard person to deal with when it comes to making a fight. He's saying being what it may, he says look for the Wilder fight to go down in this November or December. What do you guys think about that date? And do you guys think that it matters what date that the fight has for it to sell?
You talking about for the Wilder Joshua fight?
Wilder versus Joshua fight. He said the Wilder versus Joshua fight's looking like November or December. That's the two dates he's looking for.
I think that, man, is perfect for the end of the year, man. They can just start promoting that shit now. And I think it'd be perfect, man. I mean, I don't think that I think it's perfect to get it this year, bro. You know, don't wait until 2019. Get it at the end of this year. That's perfect, man. I really think it's perfect. Now, I've been hearing back and forth shits as far as if it's going to be in the UK. First, I heard it was going to be in Vegas, and Joshua's going to bring 4,000 fans with him. Now I'm hearing other bullshit like, no, Joshua wants it in the UK. So I don't know. They got to work that part out, but it's definitely got to be this year, man. In my opinion.
So, Callie, how you feeling about it, man? This year, I mean, November, December. Are you going? Does it matter? Are you watching it on TV? What's going on?
I just,
How much are
I
the
know
tickets
people.
gonna be if the ticket fight? They're saying that and there's another thing too, y'all. For everybody that's saying that the fight's gonna happen in America, for everybody that's saying that the fight's gonna happen in the UK, Steven Espinoza told me last night personally to my face. He said, "Look, man, we don't know where the fight's gonna be at this second." He said, but like I said, man, he said Anthony Joshua wants it in the UK. That's what he said, man. This is as of yesterday.
Let me say this. For Anthony Joshua, so this is what I'm totally talking about right here. So me, I decided not really to say much because until something gets announced. But if it does go down this way, look, check this out. Wilder's team's putting up all the money. So if Wilder's team's putting all the money and then Anthony Joshua gets 50 million, Wilder's gonna get nothing. I'm gonna tell you that right now, nothing, because the UK cannot generate that much money. The UK total can probably generate maybe 60 million. So Wilder's gonna end up getting nothing out of the end, out of that shit. So why the fuck would Wilder want the shit? And the fight ain't taking place in the UK. If it ain't in America, that fight ain't gonna happen. How the fuck can anybody, like I keep telling people, if you're in here and you believe that fight's gonna happen in the UK, why would you think that? The guy who puts up the money, he gonna put up all the money. Anthony Joshua gets the guaranteed 50-50. Get the guaranteed 50 million, and then 50-50, and the 50-50 split if the fight does over that. You know what I mean? So hold on, let me finish. I'm not done.
Let him run his platform, bro. He's reading the chat.
Okay, let me finish. And the fight does 50-50. Let's say the fight does 100 million. And so let's say the fight does 120 million. That means Joshua gets $60 million. Wilder gets $60 million. All that money was put up by Wilder's team, but Anthony Joshua gets to make all the fucking decisions. Oh hell no, that's not how it's gonna work. That fight will be in America. The backers, all the backers, the people who put up the money are from America. The last thing they want is for it to be in the UK where they know it's not gonna generate that kind of money. So the answer is the fight happens in America or there ain't no fight. And that'll mean that it'll prove that Anthony Joshua was a straight up bitch and coward, and that he never wanted to fight. That's a fact. I've been believing this time that I still believe right now until proven otherwise that Anthony Joshua wants this fight because he wants that bag. But if he backs out of if he tries to say that he don't want to fight because he wants it to be in the UK, then we know he's a fucking coward. And they were looking for an excuse. Let me finish. And he was looking for an excuse. He was looking for an excuse to get out of the fight, man. So after that, until there's something comes out, I ain't gonna say shit.
Hold on, you done or no?
Respect the man's platform. Goddamn, go ahead, Corey. Rip, bro.
I ain't want to fuck him up though, yo. Shit. Yo, the underrated darkness says yes. I like it. Let boxing go out with a bang, the mega fight. But there's something AJ going to stick it to? That's my concern. He says pretty much is AJ gonna stick with it, but my personal opinion about the whole situation, man, like and subscribe, y'all. If y'all haven't liked and subscribed, man, my personal opinion about the whole situation is I personally think that Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder will happen this year. I do believe Steven Espinoza when he says it, because I think that, and that's another thing too. I asked Steven Espinoza, does Anthony Joshua re-up with Showtime? He said, look, man, we've done everything in our power, to talk to him. We've done everything in our power to re-sign him. And, pretty much it's on him right now. It's pretty much, he said, but we're continually to work with them and all of this and, all of that. But I think that if the fight does not happen now, that it's going to be a while before we see this fight. Because let's be honest, man, if this fight doesn't happen next, Anthony Joshua will go to HBO like that, just like that, y'all. And, that's the same thing that happened with Kovalev and Adonis Stevenson. They were both on Showtime. No, they were both on HBO. And then fucking Adonis Stevenson went left, and he went to Showtime, man. And look at the fight now. That fight is never gonna happen now. You know what I'm saying? I still don't think that fight's ever gonna happen. My personal opinion. And I mean, how is a fight gonna happen now? And the fight lost its lust. You got fucking Adonis Stevenson getting draws out here. Then you got, Kovalev getting sparked out, body shot, saying that it was stopped too premature. Get out of here, dude. But yeah, like I said, man, this fight needs to happen. That's another thing too, man. Who's to say that these two guys fight another fight? Who's to say they're still champion after that? That's another thing you got to think about, man. That's another thing you got to think about. Who's to say that Alexander Povetkin doesn't spark Anthony Joshua? Who's to say that? Come on now, y'all. Let's be honest, man. Let's be honest. You're dealing with heavyweights, man. All it takes is one, just one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you can wind up like Luis Ortiz, man, drooling on the ground and don't know where you are, dog. The heavyweight division can get ugly. It's the ugliest division, man. The heavyweight division is the ugliest division with knockout per knockout by far. Black Horseman, let it rip, man.
I 100% agree with you, man. Like shit, it only take one punch in the middleweight division to get your ass slept. You know what I mean? So when you go all the way up to the top heavyweight, that shit is for real, nigga. You got to be about that life all the way. You know what I mean? Whoa. So I 100% agree with you, man. Like they shouldn't be stalling. They should be having another fight because it's just like when the Mayweather Pacquiao fight. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to stall and all of that shit. And I mean, even though that fight still happened, it almost was in danger of not happening because Pacquiao got his ass knocked the fuck out, sleep, with his wife trying to do juke moves, trying to get to the ring to him and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, like a football player, running back. But it's like, that shit can happen to Joshua. You know what I'm saying? It can happen to Wilder. You know what I mean? This fight is big. It's huge right now. You know what I mean? And if they would set it up for the end of this year, man, come on, man. That would be one of the biggest heavyweight fights ever, man. Everybody is wanting to see this fight. Everybody's talking about this fight right now. There's no fight right now bigger than Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua.
Hey, look, Alex Santos, we know Tyson Fury is going to fight in June. You said that. I heard you say that, but Alex Santos says Tyson Fury is going to fight a 5'11" guy called Safiri this June 9th. Hey, look, man, I don't care who Tyson Fury fights as long as he is fighting. Okay? Yeah. That's all I care about right now, man. Tyson Fury, in my opinion, beats Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder, man. That's just my opinion, man. I'm entitled to that, man. How do you guys got Tyson Fury? How do you guys got him? How do you guys got him standing in the heavyweight division, man? I mean, where does Tyson stand with y'all guys, man? And is he still does he still reign superior in your eyes? Because the belts have never been taken from him in a boxing ring. Let's be honest.
We don't know how he looks. We don't know how he looks yet, so I can't pick.
Hey, he's down 100. He's down 100. I know how he looks on that.
I'm talking about in the ring, man. It don't matter. We got to see if he's the same guy, because he could be a different guy. A guy who took a whole bunch of drugs. He was asked a question. They said, "So what drug did you take?" He said, "I took all of them." that was his answer. He said he took all of them. He said, "I've tried every one." I'm like, God damn.
But Tyson Fury says a lot of shit like that, though. He says a lot of shit.
He said he was serious.
He said he was serious. He said he was serious too when he said that, he was gonna jump off the cliff and all this shit, because he said a lot of outlandish shit, man.
His mind was probably in that state at some point, man. He at some point he suffered from depression. Drugs would do that.
You gotta understand, man, when a guy like Tyson Fury is pretty much handed the keys to the world from having nothing.
Yeah, the guy suffered from alcoholism and drug abuse. That will make you depressed and make you want to kill yourself.
So is that why you're trying to figure out where he's gonna be at now?
Yeah, I need to see how he looks in his first few fights, because I don't think he needs to be fighting Wilder or Joshua, at least for the first 3 to 4 fights. I think he really deserves 3 to 4 fights. Then, as maybe in his 4th fight, he steps it up to someone like a Dillian White. But I don't think he should be fighting to someone like Dillian White at this stage yet. Fight 3 fights, fight like 2 fights against a couple of bums. We shouldn't say bum, because I know you don't like that word bum, but for lower level competition. So we say C-class fighters, then step it up to a B-level fighter. And then after that, maybe you want to try.
That's what I'm saying. I'm asking both of y'all, man. Do you guys have Tyson Fury reigning supreme on the heavyweight division?
I don't
Right
know
now,
yet. I don't know
absolutely
yet.
not.
I don't know yet. I don't know. He could be in the future, but we got to see him fight.
Yeah, I gotta see him.
Just like I'm always been told. And everybody,
Alex Santos says it's hard to determine how he'll do in the heavyweight division currently. Underrated Darkness says, Alex Santos, I heard Tyson Fury is going to fight a cruiserweight. I don't give a fuck if he fights a light heavy.
Me neither.
As long as he's fighting, he's got to
Hey,
fight, y'all.
I don't care if he fight you.
Wow, man.
He can fight you, and I'd be happy. He can fight
Why you
Fury.
trying to get that nigga hurt, bro? Why you trying to throw him in the mix?
I'm just saying it right now. No,
Damn, Kelly.
just like you guys right. We guys talk about me when it comes to Terrence Crawford. We need to see these guys fight first. So Terrence Crawford needs to fight at welterweight first. Tyson Fury needs to fight a few fights before I can make a judgment.
Yeah, I agree. You know, I can't make no judgment right now, man. He got to definitely get active. You know, just fight somebody. Let me see how you look.
My peoples in my house thought I said that Mike Tyson was coming back. Yo, World Breaker, what's good, man? What's up,
man?
Dog? How you feeling, man?
Pretty good. I was finishing a live when I got your message, man. So.
Oh, okay, yeah, man. World Breakers in the house, man. We ran through everything, man. But right now, they're saying that Tyson Fury is coming back, baby. He will be back June 9th. He will be facing they saying a cruiserweight. I don't care if he's fighting a light heavy, long as he's back. How do you got Tyson Fury with the rest of the heavyweights, man? My personal opinion is I think he beats all heavyweights, and I think Tyson Fury, there's only one Tyson Fury. There's only one Tyson Fury. Yeah.
I think he beats all heavyweights except Wilder. I think he beats all heavyweights except Wilder. The reason being is Tyson Fury is a very awkward heavyweight. He has some skill.
So you have Tyson Fury beating Anthony Joshua
all day, every day.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Hey, Black Horseman and Cali, y'all didn't pick Tyson Fury beating Anthony Joshua, did you?
No, right now he got to get back. I got to see him first, bro.
Yeah, we said we haven't made any judgment.
I'm talking about first run out. No way. I think he needs 3 fights.
Yeah, hey, World Breaker. That's what we said. We said we're not going to make any judgment until we actually see him get like 3 or 4 fights in. I said I'm not making any judgment for it. I think that's taking a reasonable take. You can't. I don't think you can judge him yet.
Now, if he comes back and he's Tony Baloney, then he's fucked. But other than that, just based off of sheer ability and physical skill and talent.
Wow.
He needs 3 fights, and if he's not the same after 3 fights, he needs to hang it up. But the guy's 26.
He's still 25? Young, man. Tyson Fury is still young, y'all.
29. He's 29 years old.
Yeah. Well, again, he's not old. So at the end of the day, I think it's just a matter of physical mechanics getting retrained and reset. And he'll need 2 or 3 go-arounds before he's ready for contention again. But like I said, if he's at the level of contention that he can be, he beats everybody but Wilder. Wilder's the X factor because of his extreme athleticism, the right hand, his ability to move, and the fact that he fights at a lighter weight. He can just move around faster than these guys. So,
the guy that Tyson Fury is fighting, y'all. I don't mean to cut you off. The guy that Tyson Fury is fighting, y'all. I'm being honest, y'all. I'm being honest right now, y'all. Listen, the guy that Tyson Fury is fighting, y'all, had fought Manuel Charr 2 years ago, and it was a unanimous decision. So the guy, Alex Santos, get a guy a break, man. The guy went, he went the distance in Suleiman's eyes with the heavyweight champion of the world, Manuel Charr. So
proves that Manuel Charr is trash, like I have been trying to tell Suleiman. That's what it proves.
But, with that being said, the guy went 12 rounds with the heavyweight champion of the world. And now, Tyson Fury is fighting him in his first fight back, man. So we'll have to see what he does, man. What's good, SW? What's good, man?
What's up?
LDBC.
How you doing, man?
How you doing, man? You all right?
Doing pretty good. What's up, Black Horseman?
What's happening, my brother?
Breaker? What's up, Corey Lee? I seen
What's
you
up,
out
man?
there grinding yesterday. I seen you hustling.
Yeah. We talking about Tyson Fury right now, man. How you feeling about him? World Breaker, you want to finish your states real quick?
I'm good. Go ahead.
Hey, SW, Tyson Fury is coming back. He is coming back June 9th, and I have Tyson Fury. Go ahead. I'm gonna wait to say what I gotta say. Go ahead, man. SW, Tyson Fury is coming back. How does he fare with the rest of the heavyweights in the heavyweight division? It's lighting up now, y'all. It is lighting up, man. We're back with another banger. Let's go.
Oh, it's gonna be swell, man. We're in for a treat. This is what we wanted anyway.
Woo!
You know, we're in for a treat, man. Tyson Fury is he's the goods. He's still the linear heavyweight champion, I believe, and nobody has taken that away from him. And until then, you're gonna have to come see the big dog, and only the big dog. You know, you're gonna have to come see him. And Tyson Fury, over the years, at least has established himself as an internet troll. But now he has an opportunity to back up all those wolf tickets he's been selling. Every last one of them. What's up, Cali Enigma?
Dina 84 says that old Fury, if that's what turns up, should make easy work of this fight.
Yeah.
And then Underrated Darkness says Tyson Fury, I don't know, fight top notch maybe in 2020. What do y'all think? My personal opinion, Sandy Walton, Tyson Fury, in my opinion, right now, until somebody dethrones him, Tyson Fury is far superior than any heavyweight in the division. He beats he beats Anthony Joshua. Tyson Fury beats Anthony Joshua, and Tyson Fury beats Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder. There's only one Tyson Fury.
Where's the
go.
turn button at, bro?
Hey, I got something to say, and I got a question behind that. All right. So Tyson Fury cracks the Da Vinci Code. He does what no man can
do not sleep on him. For all you guys in the comment section, man, do your research before you speak on what I'm saying, dog. Do your research, dog. Tyson Fury is the goods.
Tyson Fury, God rest the dead, Emmanuel Stewart. He said he worked with Wilder. I want to say Tyson Fury and Blitzko. I'm not going to put Anthony Joshua in there. I don't think he was talking about him, but he named those three heavyweights. And he asked him, out of all three fighters, who was the best fighter? Who had the most potential to be something nasty? And he said Tyson Fury. That's who we mentioned.
What?
This interview was on YouTube, but you can go look it up.
Wow.
I look at a lot of Emmanuel Stewart interviews, man. He's one of my favorite trainers. And the thing is, with that, man, I got a question, like I said, behind that. Here it is. You got Wilder, who was able to beat, by far, one of the most feared men, King Kong Luis Ortiz. Now, that trash is taken out for him, for his sake. Okay, other people are going to have to step up because he's still around. Unless you find some more drugs in his system, you're going to have to check for this man. So, with all of that being said, okay, on the caliber level of that, with Tyson Fury's opponents, who has he beaten on the statue of a King Kong Luis Ortiz? That's a good question.
You said who can what?
Who has Tyson
on the level of
beaten on a statue of a King Kong Luis Ortiz?
Tyson Fury has beaten a Vladimir Klitschko. That is all that needs to be said and done. This dude was on his 20 or 25th title defense before Tyson Fury beat him. Do you know the I mean, just the world, I mean, on the world, the global level of, of the level that Klitschko is at, man.
Let me ask you this then. Well, does he get the same credit that Anthony Joshua gets for beating him? Does Tyson Fury get the same credit that Anthony Joshua gets for beating Klitschko?
No, because Tyson Fury beat Vladimir Klitschko first. He beat him first.
Shit. Layman Peterson beat fucking Vladimir Klitschko. That don't mean shit.
Yeah, Corey Sanders. Corey Sanders beat Vladimir
Klitschko.
You said Corey Lee, what?
Corey Sanders. Corey Sanders beat.
I mean, y'all give Vladimir Klitschko too much credit. Whoever supports him. This is the thing. Vladimir Klitschko came up in a division where he should have knocked every motherfucker out in the.
But how does he
whoever
knock
faced.
out everyone in the division, man? The heavyweight division, me and Black Horseman and Cali just talked about it. It only takes one punch.
He had help
It only
from his
takes
brother.
one punch,
Listen.
man.
Hey, Corey, though.
The division up. It
And
wasn't
the
just
win-
him.
Go ahead. When
Him
Vladimir
and his brother.
fought, go ahead, Corey. Go ahead, Santi.
Man,
Him
I
and
got
his
Corey
brother
stressed
cleaned
out.
that division up, brother. They both did that together. It wasn't him alone. For the groceries that he couldn't take out, old big brother came in there with that sledgehammer and took these guys out,
Hey,
man.
Alex Santos says Corey Saunders got his ass kicked after.
Yeah, by Vitaly.
Yeah, by his
By
brother.
Vitaly.
But not by the brother, not by Vladimir. Vladimir didn't have killer instinct like his brother. His brother was less physically gifted, but he had a fucking killer instinct for life. Vladimir let Eddie Chambers go to distance. Vladimir let a lot of people go to distance that, to me, shows that he wasn't as good as his record says he is. At the end of the day,
Hey, World Breaker. Didn't
Man,
Chris Bird beat Vitaly Klitschko, though?
Y'all ain't giving Vladimir Klitschko no respect, man.
No, but I'm saying he did what he was supposed to do.
Put some respect on that dude.
Hey, he did what he was supposed to do. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100. The heavyweight division hasn't been in that talented since the 90s. The 90s was the last time the heavyweight division was stacked with talent. That was the last time the heavyweight division was stacked with talent. That's a fact. When the Klitschko brothers fought, the heavyweight division was pretty much dead, man. There wasn't a lot of good heavyweights. The heavyweight division was full.
No, it was dead because he made it dead, man.
No.
Y'all some respect, man. Y'all don't never respect these old fighters, man.
No, Corey.
Somebody in the comments say you rate Ortiz too high.
Let me say this, Corey.
Hold on.
Corey, this is where your youth come in, brother.
Hold
I'm
on.
telling you where your youth come in, brother. I'm telling you, it's not. It's not the 90s, bro. It's not even close.
Vladimir fought during the Cold War. It wasn't shit in the heavyweight division. I've been sitting up since fucking 2002.
Yo, listen, Dino 84 says, who did Luis Ortiz beat that was any good? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
Hey, but that's my point.
The
point is that the heavyweight division,
man. And then when I say that shit back, y'all ain't got nothing to say, man.
No, Corey.
Got nothing to say,
Corey,
man.
My point is the heavyweight division hasn't been good since the 1990s. The heavyweight division still ain't where it should be. That's
And
why.
if the WBA didn't have their nose in Wilder's business trying to shop around with this man's drug test, we would have seen what King Kong could have did against Anthony
It is business.
Right. They ain't had nothing to do with that business, but they made sure they protected Anthony Joshua from that ass.
Yo, Champ Ross says, and I quote, they trying to take away from Tyson Fury's win. That's all. That's all they're trying to do.
Taking away from
Talking
Tyson
about
Fury's
you
win,
guys.
but he's
Y'all talking about that
fucking
bullshit. Y'all talking about that bullshit. And at the end of the day, dog, there's only one guy left, dog. Nah, they kicked him out, y'all. They'll be right back, yo. They'll be right back.
Hey, let me say this.
SW, y'all back.
I'm not taking away from Fury's victory. I'm saying what I'm saying. The heavyweight division, I like some of the heavyweights now. I like some of the heavyweights back when Klitschko fought. But the heavyweight division is not where it was in the 90s. The best era of the heavyweight division is in the 70s before I was even born. The second best era.
How can you rate Klitschko's era to this era? You got to understand, man. Both Klitschko's wiped out anybody that was good. If one brother didn't do it, the other brother did. You got Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, and you got all them. How do we know?
Who else gets that advantage in this boxing career?
But how do we know?
Who gets that advantage? Who gets that advantage? It's just like saying Wilder can't beat him, then Wilder's little brother.
How do we know? How do we know that Tyson Fury and how do we know that Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua goes through both Klitschko's? How do we know that in their prime? How do we know that?
I don't think any of them dudes go through Vitaly.
Please, man.
Hey, let me say this. I don't think any of the heavyweights from this era
don't get him no respect, man.
Listen to this. I don't think any of the heavyweights from this era goes through Vitaly Klitschko. I think Vitaly beats all of them. That's Wilder, Anthony Joshua, and even Tyson Fury. Vitaly Klitschko, not Vladimir. Vitaly in his prime beats all the heavyweights from this, all the top heavyweights from this era. That's my opinion.
I disagree simply because of what the height and the arm length difference was in the opponents that he fought. You can go to box right now and see the height difference that was different. A lot different. He was tall, and this man is like 6'7", 6'8". There were no Wilders back then like that, man. But
SW, you got to understand, both Klitschko's were animal. They were two monsters, man. They don't make two brothers like this again, man.
No. Vitaly was the monster. Vitaly was the monster, bro. You keep getting it wrong. Vitaly will whoop you or beat the shit out of Vladimir Klitschko. Vitaly was the monster, for real. He was the real monster.
He's one of my favorite heavyweights of all time. I love the way Vitaly fights. All headshots, nothing but straight rights and jabs coming right down the pipe until you give up. He's taller than everybody, arms long, and just stand up straight and beat the shit out you until you give up.
People don't understand how ruthless that dude was. But
how ruthless who was?
Vitaly Klitschko was ruthless. He was.
Why do you say he was ruthless for? Because a lot of these other guys aren't giving him any both Klitschko's respect. You got to put respect on their name, man. They have a name.
I don't have to put respect on shit unless I respect it. I don't respect Vladimir Klitschko's accomplishments compared to his brother. His brother was brutal. That's the whole thing. Vladimir Klitschko sat in a long reign because he had no competition. He's essentially heavyweight Triple G. Name a motherfucker he beat that was worth the fuck. Seriously. Hold on a second. I got to work the Taco Bell.
Did you just call him heavyweight Triple G?
No. Vladimir better than heavyweight Triple G, but I agree.
Don't do that. We can't do that.
He's more talented than Triple G. But I agree. The heavyweight division was trash during the era. Let me say this: the heavyweight division was trash during the Klitschko era. That's for real. They didn't have anybody. Because think about it, Holyfield had Leonard Stewart, Mike Tyson.
The Lone Wolf says Vitaly probably knocks out Deontay Wilder, in my opinion. And I agree. I quote.
That's what I said. Isn't that what I said? I said Vitaly beats everybody, all the top heavyweights from the division.
Does he not respect the Bronze Bomber name, bro?
Yeah.
Hey, I don't have to. I can say that what I want. That's what I believe.
Bigging up all these damn Klitschkos, man.
I saw Vitaly fight in his prime, bro. I saw Vitaly fight in his prime. I got Vitaly over Deontay Wilder, bro.
And you seen somebody knock out everybody he faced too.
Buckley, look, and this goes all back to what I just said to y'all. Yo, this is what goes back to everything that I just said. Everybody on the panel, listen. Buckley says Tyson Fury gonna beat them all, and that's all I said, y'all. That is all I said. I think Tyson Fury is the best heavyweight in this era and in the Klitschko era.
We don't know until Tyson Fury gets back.
Yeah, I'm being honest. I know.
So let me say you right now. Tyson Fury, let me say this, Corey. What you gonna do if Tyson Fury come back and get stretched by what we call this cruiserweight dude? What happens if he gets out and loses to that dude? Then what you gonna be like? He's still the best guy in the era. He just got knocked out by a cruiserweight.
He don't get stretched though, dog.
But we don't know how he gonna look against that guy.
I know.
How do you know?
Because I studied Tyson Fury, man.
Right? Have you studied him since he came back from all them drugs?
I've been studying his movements. I've been studying
since he took every drug in the world. You've been studying him.
I mean, look, I'm not gonna study him while he on whatever he on. I'm not gonna study all that. All I'm saying, I've been studying what he's been doing outside.
Look, I'm gonna say this.
What he been doing? I don't got nothing to do with what he's doing outside the ring. I got somewhere he's doing inside the ring. That's what I've been studying.
Hey, look, I'm gonna say this.
Damn, they keep dropping them, dog. Come back. But yeah, man, what they saying? Timmy Diamond says, my man Cali is sounding like Tim Bradley. Buckley says Tyson Fury's boxing brain too good for them all. He knows how to beat everyone. Buckley. Buckley,
let me say this real quick.
Listen, Buckley, hold on. I'm going to just read his last chat. Buckley says Tyson Fury's boxing brain too good for all of them. He knows how to beat everyone. That's the type of shit I'm talking about right there. Buckley, shout out. Buckley.
Let me say this though, Corey.
Hold on, Callie. I know you're gonna rip for 20
this.
minutes, Callie. I know, but let me just get my 30 seconds in. Bro.
I'm back for 20 minutes.
Let me get my 30 seconds in real quick. I've been letting y'all rip. I get it. Y'all giving all these credit, all these other heavyweights, and I ain't taking nothing away from Tyson Fury, the Klitschko's, and none of that. But ain't nothing better than when somebody asks you how many of your opponents have you knocked out, and you say all of them. I rest my case, nigga. Bronze bomb.
Let me say this about Tyson Fury.
Just because you don't knock out every opponent like Tyson Fury doesn't mean you mentally, you know what I'm saying, beat him, and don't mean you physically beat him, man. Tyson Fury outbeat every opponent he did by far.
Let me say this.
Luis Ortiz technically sounds better than Deontay Wilder. He's better than Wilder.
Hey, World Breaker, I don't think you give him. I don't think you give him.
Ortiz was better than Wilder, and he still got knocked out.
Tyson. Hey, look, World Breaker. I don't think you motherfuckers give him enough credit.
Hey, but hold on. Fury said he didn't even want to face.
You gotta be fighting to get credit. You gotta fight to get credit.
On the left side of 35.
Hey, remember this. Fury said he didn't want to. Let me say this real quick. Fury said he did not want to fight Ortiz. Fury didn't even want to fight Luis Ortiz. He said he's too difficult, man. He really didn't want to fight him, man. So I'll tell you something, but I'm going to tell you this right now. He said it.
Shit up, dog.
No, I'm not making that shit up. No, I did not make that shit up. I did not make that shit up.
Tighten up, Callie.
I didn't make that shit up, bro. He said that shit.
Yo, Dino84 says Tyson Fury is still only 29. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys, man.
29, man.
This dude beat Klitschko at 26, man. He's the best. Tyson Fury is the best. There's only one Tyson Fury.
I'm gonna do the triple D questionnaire. Name the five best heavyweights.
You just said Klitschko.
No, name the motherfuckers that he's beat. Because at the end of the day, all you guys Vladimir Klitschko. I can't tell you who else he's beat. Who the fuck else has he beat?
You said who the hell? Who beat?
Everybody knows Vladimir Klitschko is a fucking robotic ass dude, man. He doesn't go for he never went for the kill shots when he needed to. He's been knocked out by fucking
Hey, but listen. Tyson Fury before the Klitschko fight only had 24 fights, dog.
Who did he knock out before Klitschko, bro? That's what I'm saying.
Hey man, he knocked out Derek Chisora, he knocked out Christian Hammer, he knocked out Steve Cunningham. I mean, like I said, he was building his career, man. He was building his career. He didn't even get his.
That's the excuse.
Listen, he was on European level.
Realize what you're saying, bro.
Listen, though. He was on European level, and in 2 fights from European level, he beat the best heavyweight in the world. 2 fights from European level. Come on.
The best heavyweight in the world in a shitty era.
Come on, dog. Y'all keep saying
he beat the best heavyweight in the world in a shitty era, bro.
How y'all gonna say shit?
Hey, the 2000s are worse than the 1980s.
Y'all not even respecting
as far as heavyweights go.
Y'all ain't
I'm gonna say I respect somebody who's able to have that many title defenses. It don't matter who he fighting, man. That's just tough to do, period. So I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to Klitschko, but you know, I gotta see what Tyson Fury do now, bro. We can't get all act like he gonna be dominating and he ain't even got back in the ring yet.
When Tyson Fury, listen, y'all, when Tyson Fury beat Vladimir Klitschko was on a reign of destruction since 2004, man. Since 2004, man. This dude ain't lost since 2004. In 2004, Tyson Fury was the only man to beat him since 2004.
Say this. You gotta give anybody credit for dominating their era. You have to give anybody credit for dominating their era.
No respect, man. Golly, man.
What are you talking about? I said Vitaly Klitschko was the best of his era. How's that not giving him respect?
No, I'm talking about Vladimir. That's who Tyson
Fury. He was the second best of his era.
I give him respect.
He was the second best of his era.
Defend your title that many times. You gotta give him respect.
I mean, the guy tied Joe Lewis's record, I believe.
But let me say this. Here's the thing, Corey.
That was the good.
Just because we say that his era wasn't that good, it wasn't. And neither is this one. The best era, I'm just keeping it stand from 100,
give
bro.
Respect and don't give respect.
It's not that much talent, man. It's not.
Well, give him respect,
I
but he
ain't
didn't
never
beat
heard
nobody.
that. Hey, Black Horseman, I've never heard that before in my
He
life.
just
though.
shitted on your nigga after giving him big ups. Damn.
Yo, SW, man, how you feeling about the situation at hand, man? SW, you there, man? What's up,
I
dog?
feel like everybody's. That's why I'm kind of waiting for the smoke to clear. I want to get out of everybody's way. Look, hey, you, whatever your opinion is, it's
It's
what it
heavy.
is.
It's heavy smoke right now, SW. I'm forewarning you.
Hey, look,
Chronic smoke
whatever
this
your
bitch.
that's your opinion. I don't agree with everything that's been said on here, but I can understand to a certain perspective. Now, me personally, I go back to Black Horseman. What he said was one of the most
Hey,
solid
Alex
things I heard.
Santos says, man, the slander World Breaker said was disrespectful. I don't know, man, but SW, go ahead, man.
Going back to what Black Horseman said is when you can look at a man and tell him that, look, I've knocked out every opponent that I fought, that's a big deal. And as far as Luis Ortiz is concerned, he was a better technically sound boxer than Wilder. And Wilder still knocked him the fuck out, man. So when I'm looking at these guys and you're talking about being a technician, now, first and foremost, with Tyson Fury, in order for you to get credit, you got to fight, dog. You have to fight. We hold you accountable the same way we give you praise when you win and you're successful. We hold you accountable when you're not fighting and you're bullshitting and fucking up your career. That's held against you too as well. So they said they're going to take 1 year to get the ring rust off of him, which is perfect. And then we'll see what he's made of. But as of right now, I can't really tally Tyson Fury as anything until he gets back into these big fights. These little ones right here is to see, all right, get this ring rust off. Let's see what Tyson Fury has. But as far as the king and who's going to be at the end of the smoke, I look at Deontay Wilder because he's been fighting every year. And he's getting better every fight. He's getting better.
Yep.
Who's getting better every fight?
Deontay Wilder.
Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder.
So SW, how do you break down Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder if they were to fight, man?
I got a 10th round knockout. Something similar to how
by who? Tyson Fury?
No, by Wilder. It's going to be something similar to how the Ortiz fight looked. It could be an earlier stoppage, but I see it on that level based on how much heart that I know Tyson Fury possesses and how much of a dogfight. We could be in for a trilogy when that fight gets made because both fighters are great fighters, but we have to make sure we're getting that Tyson Fury that fought Blitzko and not some other guy.
Who's the most powerful guy this guy fought, man? Tyson Fury. Has he fought anybody with that type of power like Wilder, bro?
Nope.
You could say Derek Jojo, I guess. But no.
That's what I'm saying. So, I mean, Wilder, you could say all day long, Tyson Fury got more skill than this person. Like I said a little while ago, Ortiz had way more skill than Wilder. He like, bring him here. I'm going to show you. I'm going to erase all the fucking skills of this motherfucker guy in one shot.
Hey, Black. Let me ask you a question.
Hey, Buckley. I mean, I know you never probably been in the chat, man. They just putting you in timeout because we don't call boxers bums. You know what I'm saying? I think all boxers should at least get that much respect. That's the only reason why they putting you on timeout. Go ahead.
Hey, Corey, let me ask Black a question. Let me ask Black Horseman the question real quick. Hey, Black. Oh, is it mostly everybody that Wilder fights?
Please smash that like button and subscribe, y'all. Subscribe, man. Come on, man. We putting in work right now, man. Subscribe on this beautiful Sunday, man. Go ahead, Callie.
Yeah, Black. Doesn't everybody Wilder fights is a little bit? Most of the guys are more skilled than he is, right?
Yeah.
So, but he still knocks him out, right?
Yep.
That's all I need to say. You said enough right there. That's it.
That's all the point I wanted to make.
You said who does do what now?
I said everybody Wilder fights is more skilled than him. Everybody he fights.
It's more skilled than who?
This is what I wanted to tell you, Corey. Here's the thing. This is why I'm telling you. I don't know who will win that fight yet because I need to see Tyson Fury. I would favor Wilder now because Wilder's been more active. But I'm gonna tell you, it's hard to prepare for Wilder. You know who else said that?
It's hard to prepare for Tyson Fury, dog.
Let me finish this.
It's hard to stay sober too. Go ahead, Cal.
Let me say, but Holyfield said it's hard to prepare for Wilder because he doesn't fight like anybody else. Nobody fights like Deontay Wilder. Tyson Fury.
And nobody fights like Tyson Fury. There's only one.
I was about to say that. I was about to say that. No, Tyson Fury, for the most part, still has conventional fighting skills. He is a little awkward because he's 6'9" with long reach, and has a little bit of awkwardness to him, but he's not as awkward as Deontay Wilder. He's not as athletic as Deontay Wilder. He doesn't have the hand speed of Deontay Wilder. He doesn't have the foot speed of Deontay Wilder. He definitely doesn't have the fucking punching power of Deontay Wilder or the chin of Deontay Wilder.
Man,
So
you all gotta understand,
boxing,
bro.
Tyson Fury got senior citizen titties.
Nah, he dropped 100 pounds, man. He ain't got no titties no more.
Go ahead, Black Horseman.
Go ahead. I've been talking. Go ahead.
Look, at the end of the day, I think a lot of
Ralph says Tyson Fury will kill all of them. Hey, dog.
Yeah, right.
Being honest. He says Deontay is a clumsy motherfucker. I'm being honest, man. That's what he's saying.
Right hand.
That's what
hey, let me get on this. Let me get on this real quick. Look, a lot of people suffer from marketing abuse.
You gotta go with the Americans are deluded. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't know what country you're from, Ralph, man, but like I said, man, keep it boxing, man. We, us Americans, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm an American. I'm picking Tyson Fury to win, man. So you can't say
Corey,
all Americans are deluded. You can't say none of these guys are deluded for picking who they want to pick. It's just
Corey,
that's their opinion. Go ahead, World.
Didn't I say we need? Me and Black said, hold on. Me and Black said that we need to see Tyson Fury before we make a decision. We just said as of right now, we roll on water. We haven't seen Tyson Fury fight. So how can we pick him to pick Tyson Fury after he's been taking every drug in the world and he ain't fucking fought in almost 3 years? So who's really the deluded one? Dumbass? And I'm going to say dumbass because you're a fucking idiot.
Come on, just keep it respectful.
Go ahead, Will.
That's my thing. I think a lot of people in this generation suffer
Smash
from
that
marketing.
like button and subscribe.
They suffer from marketing. Marketing can be good and it can be bad. People believe that Tyson Fury is this animal. But I can't name a fighter that he's fought past Vladimir Klitschko.
That's all you need. That's all you need, dog.
That ain't all I need. It ain't all I need.
That is all you need, dog.
That ain't all I need. I need a resume. At the end of the day,
who you gonna say? You gonna go with Deontay Wilder's resume?
Hear me out. I heard everybody else talk. This is the thing. A guy needs a resume. Any motherfucker can beat somebody on any given day if they're in the same league, the same skill set. That guy, you said it yourself. He's been on the European circuit the whole time. He beat the current world heavyweight champion at the time, who you can't name a motherfucker on his goddamn record unless you saw the error. He was the second best heavyweight when his brother was on par. It's because Vladimir couldn't put everything together. This motherfucker lost to Layman Peterson, Layman Brewster, and who else? Corey Sanders. He lost to subpar competition on fuck shit. He never had killer instinct. He got to ride a division for a long ass time because there was no talent. The fucking 2000s were worse than the 1980s as far as heavyweight depth. At least you had Larry Holmes and Mike Tyson in the 1980s. But you also had
Alex Santos says World Breaker is being biased. All you're saying,
being biased.
He says all you're saying can be said about Wilder, which is true. All you're saying can be said about Wilder.
That never came out of my fucking mouth. What I'm saying is Tyson Fury's right. None of these guys. And I'm going to be clear, none of these guys deserve any of those fucking accolades until they fight each other. Until AJ fights fucking
Wilder. That about Wilder too?
Hell yeah, I'm saying that about Wilder.
Hey, Alex Santos, you heard it here first, man. He's saying that about his guy too.
But you know what? It ain't my guy. It's the fact that Wilder's been the most active. He was a champion before fucking Tyson Fury was a champion. Okay? And so he's held his fucking belt.
By a couple months.
It don't matter. He got the belt before. So he's been fucking holding the belt longer. Okay? So he's been consistent in this shitty fucking division. As it has been. Okay? Now
that's another thing for everybody in chat. I gotta give Deontay Wilder respect for, like World Breaker said, man. Being what you may, you saying Deontay Wilder hasn't fought anybody, man. It's still hard to defend it that many times as much as Wilder has.
How can he have fought anybody? They've had no talent depth. And now that they have somewhat of some talent depth, because Anthony Joshua is very flawed. Okay? Tyson Fury looks cute, but Tyson Fury only fought fucking Vladimir Klitschko on the left side of 35. On the right side of 35. So the motherfucker's like 37, 38 no matter how it is.
Yo, Actual, what's up? Go ahead, World Breaker.
So at the end of the day, I want to see these motherfuckers fight in their 20s, in their 30s, when they're at their best. I want to see them fight like they used to. Just make the goddamn fight and fight who it is. All these fucking distractions, all this other bullshit that we see in boxing, they need to kill that shit. Right now, you got $50 million fucking dollars on the table. $50 million fucking dollars on the table. And this fuck boy is about to fuck it off because somebody's trying to milk his ass like a fat titty cow.
Who is?
Eddie Hearn is milking Anthony Joshua. They got it in his head. They got it in his head to make the fight in the UK. How the fuck are you going to make the fight in the UK when the American side is putting up all the fucking bread? Get the fuck out of here. It's a way to duck the fight with saving face. Stop fucking around.
Coach Chris, he says, why are you capping so hard for Tyson Fury? My man couldn't even handle being a champ. And the fight with Klitschko was a dance, was he dancing? But my personal opinion to that, dog, is he won. In the black and white, he won. You can say he danced, you can say he won. What did Klitschko do? What did Klitschko do in that fight, Coach?
Klitschko did exactly what he always did. You know what I'm saying?
Coach Chris, if you ridiculing, if you're pretty much putting Tyson Fury out there, do the same for Klitschko. What did Klitschko do? What did Klitschko do, dog? You on Tyson Fury so hard. What did Klitschko do? Last I checked, he was the defending champion. He didn't show that shit when he fought Tyson Fury. It looked like Tyson Fury was a champion. That's why he took that goddamn belt.
Could Fury knock out Ortiz? Could he beat Ortiz?
I don't give a fuck who he can knock out.
I'm asking straight up. I don't give a fuck about fucks. I don't give a fuck about an answer. Can he knock out Ortiz? Could he defeat Ortiz?
Hey, he can defeat Ortiz, yes. Yes, he can.
Okay,
how? We don't know that yet.
He will beat Ortiz. Yes, he will.
How would he do it? How would he do it?
Outbox him.
How?
Tyson Fury has more range. Tyson Fury has more range, has better footwork, is more agile, and he has more stamina. Ortiz faded in the later rounds. Tyson Fury can go 24 rounds straight. No problem.
Bullshit.
No problem. No problem. No problem.
Bullshit. All problems.
Hey, that's a fight we don't even know, man. I mean, we don't know. That fight never happened yet. But one thing I will say about the guy that I'm defending, he quicker than all the motherfuckers. He got more power than all the motherfuckers. And he knocked out everybody he faced. Let me pause my shit, nigga. Mute.
Yo, Actual, what's up, man? You came into a pretty good discussion, man. What's up, Actual? Facts. You there, Actual? Facts?
I came at the perfect time.
Danny Jacob voice. Let's get it.
Hey, this is like Cisco and Ebert gone wrong right now. Motherfuckers ain't supposed to be arguing.
Oh no, like, we just debate, dog.
That's good. That's good.
Corey Lee, this is what we do on Corey Lee Boxing. Healthy debate. Let's get it.
Everybody can't have the same fucking view. Then that'd be boring and it'd be fucking stupid and suspect. Fuck that shit. We need to be fucking arguing, debating. We need that.
Yeah. Hey, I want to say real quick, my bad, Corey. I'm gonna say salute to Actual Facts Boxing for doing an incredible job last night, along with Corey Lee, man, in the building, back with another banger. Go ahead, Corey.
Hey, so Actual Facts, man, how you feeling about this debate, man? Pretty much what we're talking about right now is where does Tyson Fury, because there's only one of this guy, where does Tyson Fury fall in the heavyweight division right now, Actual? How you feeling about that, dog? Smash that like button and subscribe, y'all. For you guys that are not subscribing, I see in my chat, man. That's effed up, dog. You know you got to subscribe. Show love. Stop being a hater, man. Subscribe, dog. Go ahead, Actual.
Well, we need to see him. We need to see him coming back. We need to see him actually fight, man. I can't say where he falls at right now. He's not even in the picture at the moment. You know what I'm saying? So he need to come back, get a fight, see how it's come back. First 2 fights are. And then I could say right now, I can't say shit right now because he hasn't fought in so fucking long. He barely struggling. He's losing the weight, yeah, but we got to see him in action, man. I got to see him in action.
Who do you got? Well, what I'm saying, I know you got everybody can say we got to see him in action. But right now, in your opinion, man, who's the best heavyweight in your opinion, man? And where do you put Tyson Fury with that, man? What's your opinion, man? How you feeling, dog?
Deontay Wilder's the best heavyweight, man. That's it.
Deontay Wilder's your #1 heavyweight.
Hands down.
Number one, man. He knocked out everybody he got in there.
in my opinion, right now, actual facts, what I've been trying to tell everybody else, my number one heavyweight in the world right now is only one, Tyson Fury. Let's go, man. I told you that shit last time, man. He's the number one heavyweight before, and you gotta dethrone him. All right, that's all I'm saying, dog. You gotta dethrone him.
Hey, we should do a panel vote, man, on who the best heavyweight, and whoever get the most votes, that's we got to go with, dog.
I don't got to go with
right now. It's like what Black Horseman said, man. Who's the most active?
Oh,
Who's been active?
the dude Dino 84 says we can't forget Tony. We can't forget Parker, y'all.
Are you kidding me?
Why can't we? Why can't we?
I can't. I totally forgot about him, to be honest.
Oh my God!
Please, you about to get blocked up.
Everything. So shit.
I forgot about him 2 weeks ago.
Yo, Dino 84 says Luis Ortiz isn't even on Parker's level yet.
Yeah, Luis Ortiz is probably the most avoided motherfucker after Wilder in the division. So yeah, he's not on his level because he's not getting the opportunities from everybody else. Wilder's the only guy that gave a dude a shot after the drug test. So
number one heavyweight.
That speaks to Wilder's character. That speaks to Wilder's character.
Yo, Coach Chris just said, after I said all that shit about Coach Chris, shout out Coach Chris, man. He says, but Tyson Fury, to his credit, he got it done. Then sadly beat himself. Cali Enigma, man. I want to know right now, man, if Tyson Fury can get it all back mentally, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Do you put him up there, man? Can he beat the top heavyweights, in your opinion, Cali Enigma? Shout out Cali Enigma, man.
I mean, if he's the same guy, yeah, but I don't know if he is. I can't rate Tyson Fury. It's crazy
Hey, just like the odd fella said right now, Tyson Fury dethroned himself. It is literally living off of his Klitschko decision. Man.
He hasn't fought. Tyson Fury hasn't fought in 3 years, man. This is what I told you first time when you asked me. Like I tell you, he hasn't fought almost 3 years. How can I rate a guy who
my personal opinion, like World Breaker says, says all this shit about Deontay Wilder. That Deontay Wilder that beat Bermane Stiverne for that title, that went 12 rounds with Bermane Stiverne, that Deontay Wilder does not beat Tyson Fury. I am sorry. I am sorry, dog. He does not beat Tyson Fury. That Deontay Wilder that won that belt when they first became
Why
champions.
are we talking about an old Deontay Wilder?
Because that's what they talk about.
He's gotten better every fight.
Yeah, he's way better than was, dude.
Way better than that.
But it can be argued that Wilder beat the fucking chin strap off of Stiverne in that fight.
Listen.
And then he was able to knock the motherfucker out the second fight. Because he beat
3 times in the first round.
Yeah.
Listen.
That's what I'm saying.
We shouldn't even be a debate about if Deontay Wilder's number one.
Go ahead, Actual.
What is today? Today is now, right?
Yeah.
We're living in generation now. We want it now, not fucking tomorrow, not 6 weeks from now. We're in a generation now. This generation. What are we talking about right now with the heavyweight division? Let's talk about right now, at this very moment. Who's the fucking best?
Wilder.
Who knocked out everybody?
Everybody right now. Who's the best right now? Tyson Fury, dog.
Based on what evidence, though, man? I mean, based on what evidence?
Y'all guys can laugh all y'all want. Y'all gonna be fucking.
I'm not laughing,
up, dog.
But you're still arguing.
Hey, we'll give him all the credit if he can prove us wrong.
That hasn't fought for 3 years. That's
just
why.
Just because he doesn't fight doesn't mean he ain't good, dog.
Nobody said anything about him being good or bad. It's
doesn't mean he ain't the goods, though. He can still be the goods and ain't hard, though, dog.
That's like me saying you at a construction.
Mayweather didn't fight in 2 years, and he came back and beat the shit out of Juan Manuel Marquez.
But
Mayweather.
Yeah. Golly.
Hey, you think you don't say this?
I'm driving. I'm gonna do this.
Think Tyson Fury is on Floyd Mayweather's level from the.
What happened?
You think? I'm just saying this real quick. Because here's the thing. I don't think there's no way in the world Floyd Mayweather could ever beat Tyson Fury. I'm just talking about from a skill standpoint. You think Tyson Fury is ever on Floyd Mayweather's level from a skill standpoint?
Tyson Fury on Floyd Mayweather's level.
From a skill
From a skill set, from a boxing perspective, I would say he's the most like Floyd Mayweather at the heavyweight division.
that would be Luis Ortiz.
Hell no! Tyson Fury is better than Luis Ortiz, dog.
No, he is not.
No, he's not. He is not. He does not have more skills than Luis.
Y'all, man. I'll school y'all some other time.
Hey, okay. Hey, let me ask you, Corey, real quick, man. What level do you put Ortiz at then, man? As far as his skill set, like just on skills in the heavyweight division, and in top as far as in top 5, do you put him in top 5? What do you put him at?
I put Luis Ortiz. I put Luis Ortiz. I put Tyson Fury 1, Deontay Wilder 2, Anthony Joshua 3.
You put Wilder over Ortiz? Yeah. Off just skills, like just off the skill set. I mean, Wilder even admitted that Ortiz is.
I'm just going off pure skill, pure heart, all that shit. I'm putting everything in factor. Just a better fighter, just fighter in general. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put power, because power's 1 too. And let's be honest, Tyson Fury keeps you respectful. Tyson Fury is the best skilled boxer, hands down. Hands down, dog. Hands down, dog. Hands down, dog.
Right.
So where do you put Ortiz?
I put him up as skill, probably number 2. As skill, pure skill. Because you gotta understand, man. Tyson Fury's length is longer. He fights taller. And to be honest, Luis Ortiz would not hit this dude, man. I'm being honest, man.
Maybe.
Just because Tyson Fury's out of sight, out of mind, don't mean he ain't the goods, dog. Y'all gotta think.
Who do you think Luis Ortiz is? Or maybe you look at his shape and you think that he can't fight a certain way. Luis Ortiz is the biggest technician in the heavyweight division.
But look, SW, that's how they thinking about Tyson Fury, dog. That's how it's the same way you just said. That's how you
it's been 3 years. Nobody knows what he has. You're making the case for an inactive fighter. Until he gets in the ring, he's still inactive.
Corey,
hey, man,
even Tyson Fury said he wouldn't fight Luis Ortiz. He himself said that. He said you gotta be nuts to fight a guy like that.
Hey, they said Dino 84 says Stavern was a punching bag. Dino 84 says Stavern was a punching bag. And Alex Moore says you got to get a lot of those guys out of the line.
Damn, when the actual facts start dropping, the Eddie Hearn dropped us off the call.
Yo, actual, what was you saying, dog?
I was saying was even Tyson Fury himself said you got to be nuts to fight a guy like Luis Ortiz. And this was when everybody was talking about Luis Ortiz as the boogeyman and stuff, and AJ was ducking him and shit. Tyson Fury was like, yo, you got to be crazy. I wouldn't fight that guy. His skill set is ridiculous, man.
Maybe we need to put a little bit more respect on Ortiz's name.
Hey,
He's always had my respect. Because the boxing skill's superior, bro. It is. The fact is, the motherfucker's 68 years old. That's the only reason why he ain't world champ. Shit.
Come on, Deontay Wilder's the reason why he ain't. You know what I'm saying?
I know that, Black, but what I'm saying is, if Ortiz was younger, I don't know if Wilder makes it out. Real talk. Because I think Ortiz would have connected earlier.
Ali, I'm gonna give you a little bit of shine, dog. Then I'm gonna block your fucking bitch ass. You saying I'm a coon for picking Tyson Fury? That's my thoughts, dog. That's who I like, man.
Come on, man. Show some Blue Wrenches. Y'all gotta come on now.
You got blocked, dog. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even block you, dog. Somebody else did. So you got blocked, dog. Peace out, my brother. But yeah, man, my person. Huh?
The word coon is such a fucking word.
They use it so much. They use it too much now.
They use it and they don't know what the fuck they talking about. They don't know what a fucking coon is.
They think if you're not just sticking with your own, I guess, nationality, you're going outside.
When they need to be used.
Yeah. They definitely use it in the wrong context, man. People don't know what they talking about.
Hey, shout out Chris. He says he's not a coon for that. And then Larissa Johnson says, Corey, that's why I blocked him.
That's immediate block, bro.
He says, don't sweat the small people.
No, Bernard Hopkins is a coon. That's what the definition of a coon is.
Yeah.
Pictures dictionary next to cool.
A cool is a motherfucker who's willing to sacrifice you and anyone else that looks like him for the greater good of master. And that's bottom line. And that's how I define it. So it shouldn't be used in these contexts when you're making an argument based on your opinion. I hate bitch ass shit. I come from a different era. That's all it is.
Yeah, but yeah, man. Yeah, but I mean, you know, with that being said, y'all, you know, like I said, man, Tyson Fury's here, man. Tyson Fury's here to stay, man. He comes back June 9th. After that, you know, maybe he'll get a title shot. But like I said, Tyson Fury's coming back at the best time, though, y'all, man. Because let's be honest now, y'all. Does the Deontay Wilder Anthony Joshua winner fight Tyson Fury, man? What do you guys think about that?
That's the only direction to go to become the linear heavyweight champion.
Joshua won't. Wilder will.
And in the second direction, as far as that,
Let's go, SW.
the second direction, that I also believe that Tyson Fury needs more than one fight. He's gonna need all three of those fights. We don't want no excuses about him being rusty in any way possible. It's a guy been on for a couple years.
Right.
Let him get back into the groove. Let him get all that dust up off of him, so we know we're getting the guy. Like he said, he's 29. So here we go.
Sad. He needs. I think he needs to at least give him 4. Give him 4 fights. 4 fights.
It could be possible. I stop at 3, but it could be possible for 4. But I'm gonna stop at 3. 3 should be good enough.
Right. If he's the goods, 3 should be enough. If he's the good.
3 for what, y'all?
To get ready for Wilder, because we know Wilder gonna.
I think Tyson Fury only needs 2 fights, dog. 2 fights and then Wilder, or 2 fights and then Joshua. Because let's be honest, man. For all you guys in the chat and for all you guys on the panel saying that Deontay Wilder's a clear cut, just clear cut, he's gonna get through Joshua. That's not the case. That's not the case. This is the heavyweight division, man. It only takes one. And Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder both been hurt, dog. They both been hurt, dog.
But Wilder never been on the canvas.
Yes, he has. Yes, he has.
Okay.
Yes,
I didn't hear about early on, right?
You talking to Corey Lee? Yes, he has.
My bad, Corey.
Okay.
And he been on the canvas with a far lesser opponent, mind you. That was early in his career, but he's the guy he was facing was like 400 pounds, man. Had a beard cut and everything. But like I said, man,
95% of Tyson Fury's career is in the European circuit. So that don't mean shit. That's a cancel out to me.
You could also say that the Klitschko and Wilder fight. I mean, the Klitschko and Tyson Fury fight was in European circuit because it was in Europe, but it wasn't. But it wasn't. It was a world title, dog. There was all the world titles to do with the lineal champion.
Hey, you talk louder and still gonna talk through that shit. At the end of the day, the motherfucker fought an old ass Klitschko. He got the belt. I don't deny that. I don't dispute it. I don't dispute anything. But that doesn't make him the fucking best now. It doesn't make him the fucking best at that time. All it says is he beat fucking Vladimir Klitschko, who fucking had a fucking super ass division to fucking fight on. That's why he sat on it. He had no competition. He finally got some competition, someone that was bigger than him, who outdueled him. Bottom line, he squeaked by that fight. It ain't like he fucking hurt Klitschko. It ain't like he fucking crowned Klitschko. Let's get this shit real.
Hey, the underrated
fucking marketing bit. That's how I look at it.
Hey, the underrated darkness says at Corey Lee Boxing. And this goes for all you guys, man. Everybody on the panel, y'all. I want everybody to answer this. At Corey Lee Boxing, will Tyson Fury get a title shot at the end of next year? Actual Black, and then go down. Go ahead, Astral.
Yes, he will. At the end of next year, yes.
Black Horseman, how you feeling about that?
I agree. Yes.
Hey, Callie, how you feeling, dog? Callie Enigma. There's only one.
I think he'll get a shot. I think he will. As long as he doesn't have any type of slip ups, and I'm not talking about in the ring. I'm talking about outside of the ring. Yeah, he'll be fine.
SW, how you feeling about that? Does he get a title shot by the end of next year?
He gets a title shot whenever he wants it.
Wow.
Right.
Wow. World Breaker, how you feeling about my dad, my brother?
I think he'll get it early next year.
Early next year?
Not at the end of next year. It'll be offered to him. I don't know if he'll take it.
Hey y'all, man. With that being said, man, I gotta head out, y'all. I gotta handle some things today, man. I'll jump straight on the live right after taking a far needed rest. It has been a crazy weekend, man. I had to get this live in, man.
Say this real quick. Let me say this real quick. Wilder actually said that he wants Fury to get at least 3 or 4 fights in. He said he wants him to be at his best. So I don't think he's going to ask him to fight him until probably closer to the fall or the end of the summer.
Hey, World Breaker, man, you got any closing thoughts, man?
Yeah, with Kelly Enigma saying that Wilder wants him at his best, Anthony Joshua and his team will want him at his worst because that's their MO. So, real talk, fuck it. Hey, all you gotta do is light work research. That's how they get their opportunities. Hey, really been a pleasure being on here a short while, getting into it. I like it. Everybody that's subscribing to Corey, come subscribe to World Breaker Fighting. We all got different perspectives, different angles, but we are a circle. So whatever Corey does, we do, and vice versa. So holla at your boy. Love you guys. Keep it cracking. Break the world.
SW, let it rip. SW, let it rip, dog.
First and foremost, shouts out to Corey Lee, and shouts out to the LDBC as always. And to find me is at the bottom line SW or the bottom line Santee Walton. I changed the name, excuse me. But appreciate you having me on as always. I'm about to sit down here and eat this grub. Much respect to everybody here on the panel and you guys' opinions as far as things. I'll be back for the next one. Y'all be good, family. In a minute.
Cali Enigma, what's up? Let it rip.
Oh man, you know what I'm saying? I always come on this show, man. Me and Corey always go crazy all the time. Sometimes we agree, sometimes we disagree. We disagreed today because I think that Corey said something outlandish. Only because I don't think it's completely outlandish because it's very possible that Tyson Fury could come back and be the same guy. My thing is I don't know yet. I can't say he's I can't say he's the same guy yet until I actually see him fight. So I'm not writing him off. I'm just putting it on hold until I see something. That's all I'm saying. I haven't said who's going to be the best. I'm saying that Wilder's the best for right now until I see Tyson Fury fight. Wilder still may be the best after I see Tyson Fury fight. I don't know. I just have to see Tyson Fury fight. I've had that same position for months since Tyson Fury stated that he was coming back. My position, I don't think it's unreasonable to try to wait to see what Tyson Fury looks like before I make a decision. I think there's something wrong with you, man. For me, because I'm taking a wait-and-see approach. I think that's the reasonable position to take. It's the same position that my boy, Actual Facts, Angel Santos, the position that he took. But I took that one right when we first came in here. I'm not moving off of that until I see Tyson Fury get a few fights in. From that though, man, yeah. Subscribe to my boy Corey Lee Boxing. He's doing big things. Subscribe to everybody on the panel, man. Subscribe to everybody on the panel. All these dudes are real stand-up dudes, man. They're all my brothers, and they all work hard. And once again, shouts out to the LDBC. You know what I mean? And subscribe to our website, ldbcsports.com, also known as LDBC News, all right?
Go ahead, Black Horseman. Go ahead, let it rip, dog.
Yes, indeed, man. First off, shout out to Corey Lee Boxing, man. Appreciate you having me on, Doc. I want to say this to the ones that get in the comments, man. I did a video on this, man. The host is like the owner of the house, man. Don't disrespect the host. You know, the ones that's on the panel, they the guests, so show some respect. You know what I mean? Don't come in here just being super disrespectful because you're going to get your ass kicked out. You know what I mean? So when you're going up in somebody's house, show them some fucking respect, man. You know what I mean? And you'll be all good. But appreciate all the moderators, man. They be holding it down because y'all make it easy for Corey Lee and us to just stick to the topics and not have to get distracted and worry about these trolls and shit because trolls work just as hard as us. You know what I mean? But just on the flip side, we doing positive shit. They doing negative shit. As far as my opinion, you know, I respect your opinion, Corey Lee, as far as Tyson Fury. I do want to see him get back and, you know, and be in 100% shape and back in, you know, I want to see the heavyweight get better and more competitive. I would love to see Tyson Fury, you know, get back and make it interesting and make it competitive for Wilder or Joshua, whoever will win that. But in my opinion, I feel like Wilder is, his goal is to be the best. Anthony Joshua, he just want to get paid. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that they get the fight done by the end of this year. And hopefully Wilder is victorious because I know Wilder will give Tyson Fury the title shot But for the most part, man, big shout out to the LDBC. That's what I rep. Big ups to Corey Lee, man. You did some great things this past weekend. Keep doing it, man. Your channel is growing. If y'all new to the channel, subscribe to Corey Lee Boxing, man. And you know, y'all can find me at blackhorsepromotions.com and right here on YouTube. And all my social media links is right on my homepage, man. But big shout out to Corey Lee, man. One of the hottest channels on YouTube. Signing off.
Actual facts. Let it rip, dog.
First and foremost, Corey, thank you for having me for your channel, man. And everybody, listen, man. Corey works hard. For his first big fight, he was out there trying to interview everything walking. Literally, everything walk because he's hungry. He hungry and he wants it. So y'all subscribe. If you ain't subscribed now, do the shit right now. Hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that fucking bell icon. You better know what it is. I'm telling you what it is, okay? Now listen, man. Tyson Fury, I respect him, you know what I'm saying? I've always been a big Tyson Fury fan, but right now, Wilder's my man, you know what I'm saying? That's the dude for me. Now with Tyson Fury coming back, his 2 to 3 fights in this order, it should be David Haye, because that fight needed to happen, and it should happen still. After that, maybe Joseph Parker or Dylan White. Flip it, flop it, whatever you want to wait. Those 2 to 3 fights, those 3 men right there coming back to get ready to face AJ or Wilder. That's it, man. Like and subscribe, everybody. Thank you for having me, brothers. Shout out to LDBC, and that's it, man. That's all
Yo, I just want to say, man, shout out to everybody that's been on the chat, man. World Breaker, SW, Cali Enigma, Black Horseman, and Actual Facts, man. Thank you for everybody that's been supporting the channel. We going big, man. You know, we going big, man. We ain't gonna stop. I'm gonna keep grinding, man. It's been a crazy week. I got a you know, real work week ahead of me now, man. So with that being said, man, we've just hit you with another banger. Peace out, man. Later.
Peace. We out.